money, work, and career reading. It's a pick a card. It's timeless. And so these are your options, you guys. You have a quarter, so that'll be group number 1. You have a nickel, that'll be group number 2. You have, a dime, flipping around, that's group number 3, and a penny for group number 4. Keep in mind that my readings tend to be a little on the lengthy side because I like to give people the most details. So go to the top right hand corner of your screen, click on the 3 dots, click on the speed settings, and then click on 1.5x or 2x. That way you can hear the reading in half the time. Please hit the like button and subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. All right, so group number 1 with the quarter. And that is starting at 110. 110. You guys, I'm writing this down so that I can timestamp it for later. 110, group 1, quarter. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. So for group number 1, the quarter group. Okay. I'm going to do tarot cards, and I'm going to do oracle cards and all that stuff. And you guys are going to get some advice, yada, yada. Okay, so let's see what's up for, let's see what's up. Quarter group, what's going on with their money, their career, and work? What energy is here? And I'm going to try to do this Celtic cross here, but not really have it out of control here. And you guys remember, go to the top right hand corner of the screen, you guys, and click on the 3 dots, click on speed settings, and then click on 1.5x or 2x so you can see everything and get the whole message for this reading, but not miss one single detail. Yeah, let me pull that for you. Okay. Group 1, quarter group. What is going on with their finances? And what is going on with their career and work? Okay. I don't know why I want to use this deck now. You know what? I think I'm going to do the timestamp further in. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do the timestamp further in. Quarter, group 1, money, career. I have to go with the flow. I really do have to go with the flow. All right. There. Okay. All right, you guys. So for group 1, quarter group, and hopefully you guys can see all of it. Okay, there you go. You're probably not gonna see everything, but I'm gonna timestamp this at like what, 4? I don't know, whatever. Actually, yeah, somewhere in the 4 minutes. Somewhere in 4 minutes. Okay. All right, you guys. So make sure you go to the top right hand corner screen, click on the 3 dots, put on 1.5x or 2x under the speed settings so that you can hear this in half the amount of time. Okay. Can't say I didn't warn you. So You guys, what's going on here in your money, career, and work? Right now, you guys got the Hierophant in the reverse. So there's something does not feel right, or you feel like something is not something's not working. Something's not working. And I feel like you're lacking faith in this area of your life. You could be not seeing the things that you hoped or prayed for. And you guys take what resonates and what doesn't, leave it where it is, okay? You could be feeling like, or it could literally be that either something is going wrong here, and I don't know if somebody has done wrong by you in this area of your life, or if you're not doing something right in this area of your life, or if you are just losing faith and lacking faith in this area of your life, okay? Because something's up. And I'm going to clarify this, and I think that's why I had this second deck here that I kept shuffling, because the reading was supposed to start at 1 minute and 1 minute 10 seconds in. However, I felt the need to spend the time to shuffle 2 different decks, and I knew it's because I needed to clarify. Okay, and so I'm going to clarify this Hierophant reverse. It's about having it all, having the contentment, having the success, having wherever this is that you truly desired and hoped and wished for or dreamed of. However, there's something that there's something you're expecting to receive, or something you've been hoping to receive, and it is involving some kind of money, finances, or work or career, job related. Okay, it could be an offer for a job or a career opportunity. It could be money. It could be anything that holds any value to you that you're expecting to receive. It's possible that you could be making this offer as well, but I feel like it's something you're looking to receive. However, with the Two of Wands here in reverse, you don't really feel like you have any. I'm hearing no. You feel like you don't have here any. You don't have. I'm hearing you don't have any guidance. So no guidance, no direction, no options. Even if, and I don't know if it feels this way to you, or if this is literally what it is. Either it feels this way to you, or this is literally what it is. Okay, and so I'm going to put these back in. And I'm going to continue to move forward with the reading, okay? What's hanging over the situation here is with the Six of Wands here in the reverse, to me, it just seems like there's... I feel like you don't want any drama. You don't want any conflict. You don't want any issues. But at the same time, I feel like there's something that you are either not on top of, or something that you're not wanting to compete for. Okay, if that makes any sense. It feels like you're not on top of something, or you're either you're not first choice, or you're not on top, or you're not on top of something, meaning you're not making sure you're competitive enough. Okay, in this situation, what's underlying the situation here, Queen of Cups. I feel like you're trying to maintain your composure in how you feel about this, okay? There's something, I mean, I feel like you guys could be having some money that you didn't saved up for a rainy day, for whatever it may be that you are either anticipating, or just in case something doesn't work out. And I feel like this is giving you the ability to maintain your composure, maintain your cool in this situation involving money, work, career, finances. Okay, so you're not down and out. You're not down and out yet, and you don't expect to be. You really don't, because I feel like you planned for this ahead. You knew that, you could never let your stream or flow of money or income run dry. That you could never let the opportunities run dry or pass by you. Because I'm looking at a stream that's right next to her. I'm looking at all of, I'm looking at all that she has. So I feel like you've stayed on top of things in terms of making sure that you still have money. Make sure you still have your finances together. You got something to sit on. You got something to rely on. But I feel like you may want better, right? You want better, and whatever this is that you want, that is, I feel like bigger and better. I feel like I said, it's probably been a long time coming, or it's been one heck of a hill to climb. That one that you just don't know if you can do this because it's a lot. But you're not worried because you don't have yourself in dire straits. You didn't leave yourself in dire straits. You didn't leave yourself without anything to fall back on. You definitely got you sitting on some money. I'll say that much. You sitting on some money, so you're not broke. You know what I'm saying? You're not broke. You're not going to be broke. You making sure that you're making sure that stream don't go dry. Okay. Now in the past here, I'm looking at you definitely were looking. You were looking for some opportunities. You could have been looking and scoping out to see where are your next opportunities, what opportunities are available to you, looking, doing some research, literally to see what can you obtain, what can you do, what can you start, what can you invest in, what can you save, where can you apply, what can you start, whether it's an opportunity like a business or whatever it is. Okay. You could have also been doing some talking behind the scenes, or hearing other people talk behind the scenes. And I feel more like you could have been watching some videos that are educational online, learning more about finances, career, investments, work related stuff, whatever, business related stuff. For those of you who are into business, I feel like you really could have been listening in on discussions, platforms, and conversations that others have been having, in real life or online, like I said, about money, finances, business, career opportunities, investments, whatever. Okay. So that's what you've been doing in, over the past few months, the past year, whatever. Presently, right now, with the Knight of Cups here, I feel like you got your sights set on something great. Truly. I truly feel like you got your sights set on something great. Like you really are. And I feel like you have something um, to feel good about. I actually feel like you're proud of yourself, and I feel like you're giving yourself some sort of credit because you really are making some moves here. And like I said, I feel like you expect to either make an offer or receive an offer, and that this is something that truly uh, it touches you in a profound way. Okay, because I feel like for those of you who are doing business, you really set your goals and set your sights far, wide, and high, and on something great. And I feel like you have been seeing this flow in the direction that you want it to. Um, and even though it's not, everything is not in terms of, it's not fully there yet. It's on its way, and you can just feel it. You know what I'm saying? For some of you, you've already made some success. For others of you, you're literally on the brink of it. Okay, it's right. It's like you can feel it. You're ready to celebrate because you got this glass up. You know what I'm saying? And you're proud of everything you've done. You're proud of the work that you've put in, the hard work you've put in, or the smart moves you've made. Okay. But like I said, some of you are expecting to receive an offer. Others of you, you may make one. Okay. Now, in terms of what you're concerned about here, you're definitely concerned about something that is going to be major, big, or massive, that is going to be a huge success here. It's going to be absolutely refreshing. It's for some of you, it may be a new job, a new career, a new opportunity, a new business venture or something, or literally it could literally be in an offer, like an offer, a contract, something that you really are expecting to receive and gain. And you're concerned about either if this is in, let me kind of clarify this. I don't know if you're concerned about if this is going to happen, or or you are literally, this is all you can think about, and this is what consumes you, what I'm hearing, in terms of this is what you're waiting for, this is what you're hoping for, this is what you're concerned with, and you're really putting a lot of high hopes on it, because this is going to change everything for you. Okay, that's what I'm feeling. It's going to change everything for you. It's going to just completely change your world, and just, but in a really positive way though. Like, this is a game changer. Let's see what else is here. Clarify that. I don't think I need to, but I want to. I want to clarify this. Okay. All right. Ooh, why did I get all those? Okay, so in terms of what, clarifying this more, it's about, like I said, maybe you are, I feel like you're not looking, watching, or doing some kind of research here related to this, or at least maybe you're trying to not look into this too much. Though I feel like you feel tempted. For some of you, I feel like, for some of you, I feel like doubt may be setting in to some extent. For others of you, I feel like some of you may be, I feel like you're concerned about this new grand opportunity, or this new big blessing, or this big blessing, or this grand opportunity, whatever it may be, a job, career, money, finances, whatever, because some of you could be slacking off, not doing your research, not really looking into things, not really checking on things, not really talking or networking the way you should, not really doing what you could, and letting the devil literally drag you down. Somebody could be causing you a lot of hell, a lot of strife, or this could be messing with you, affecting you mentally. You could be feeling pessimistic, losing faith or hope, but I feel like it's more so the devil poking at you, saying you can't do this. It could even be others saying you can't do this and doubting you. Something has you feeling a sense of doubt. Something has you chained and tied up and feeling restricted or limited as well. But I feel like it's a mental, emotional hang-up in some regards. But for others of you, it literally could just be literally being tied and chained to something. Now, I feel like for some of others of you, you're trying to not get caught up in letting something consume you, whatever that may be. For some of you, not wanting materialism to consume you, and not wanting, for others of you, not wanting to set your hopes so high on this that it consumes you in a way that if you don't get this grand thing that you think you want, the money, the lifestyle, this great career, this great success, that it's going to just devastate you and make you feel like, oh, you're a loser, yada yada. For others of you, this is literally, you could be literally feeling tied and chained to a job, work, or other responsibilities that you may have, and therefore you may be restricted or limited, and it's literally consuming your time, your energy, and your ability to really work on this other thing that you really want to do, that you have big hopes, big dreams for, that you know would be a success for you or bring you success. Okay, so, and for some of you, I feel like it's being this thing of being lazy. You may feel like you're being lazy, or feeling like you're slacking off, or feeling like you're not putting in the work that you need to, because maybe you're too busy slaving over, like I said, your regular 9-to-5 job, or whatever is paying the bills, or literally being tied or restricted by other responsibilities or things, or even it could be depression that could be literally doing a job on you, okay, and causing you to not be doing your research or looking into things or really networking or doing what it is you need to do. Some of you could literally just being tempted to do something that it may give you what you think you want, but it may come at a cost that you don't really want to pay. Some of you may have already done something that could have, could cost you in a big way that you really don't want. Like, the old saying go that people keep saying, sell your soul to the devil for something that you think is worth it. You know what I'm saying? For the fame, the fortune, whatever, the success. Um, be careful that I also feel like somebody has allowed themselves to get caught up in not putting in the work or the effort because they feel like doing magic or witchcraft or voodoo or something in spells, whatever this is going to do it all for them. Um, and I don't think that's good. I don't think that's good. There's nothing wrong with manifesting. Magic is not necessarily bad. Spell work doesn't even have to be bad, but it becomes bad when you pinned all of your faith upon this is what's going to bring you what you want, but you're not really putting in the work or the effort, or you're not really looking at what source of magic, spell work, or energy and manifestation are you doing. Is it coming from a good source? Is it coming from a good place? Are you operating from a good source or a good place of energy? Because none of these things have to be negative or bad, but if you are going to dark sources to get what it is you feel you want, or you are operating in a dark way, or you know what I'm saying, or using dark things to get what you want, that it could consume you and literally have you tied and restricted. And some of you are concerned that, like I said, you may have done something to get what you want and it wasn't the right way. Take what resonates, what doesn't, leave it where it is. Now, with the Ten of Wands in reverse and the Page of Wands in reverse, it's like there's a burden that was lifted off of you, but at the same time, there's no communication. There's no word or message about any of what you're concerned about in terms of this job, this career, or this money, or whatever it is, or this opportunity. It's possible that because you guys, there was something you didn't do. You didn't do some sort of communication, or like I said, maybe you didn't take care of some business emails, some work emails. Maybe you didn't do your research. Maybe you didn't communicate or network the way you should have. There's something that you didn't do in that regard, and it's because you've been restricted or limited. Something's had a hold on you in some form. Okay. Something's been consuming you or keeping you from doing this, or making you feel like you can't do this. And for some of you, I feel like you may have given into some sort of depression, or given into this whole thing of putting it off later, thinking that's going to be easier, or like I said, thinking you're going to use some other form or way or source of getting whatever it is you want. And this could have taken the burden off of you or make you feel like things are easier. But it also has cost you, I feel like, the communication, the message, or getting word on something. Okay. And this doesn't necessarily have to be, it could just be you're feeling this way. Maybe somebody has been interfering, or somebody's been hating, or somebody's been doubting you, or somebody has been trying to pull some strings here, or somebody's been trying to, like I say, interfere here, or somebody else has been playing the devil or the devil's advocate in your situation. And while you may think they were helping you, they really weren't. You thought this burden was off of you, but it's not, because it's still somewhat a burden because there's no communication. if that makes any sense. You guys take what resonates and what doesn't, leave it where it is. But I'm going to throw those cards back in and I'm going to move forward because this is going further than I wanted to. Okay. The outside influence of your situation here, you guys, you got the Two of Staffs. You're looking at what direction you can go in with this, your job, career, money, finances, or looking at if you have, you know, what options you have. But it's definitely about what direction you can take as you look forward to moving forward and ahead. And you want this to take off the ground. You really want this opportunity. You want this beginning. You want this new, whatever it is, job, career, investment, money, whatever it may be. Or this is something you're really trying to get off the ground here, but you know it's going to require a lot of effort because it's, you know, it's going to come with some difficulties. You know, it's going to be, it's going to require some effort for sure. Things may get off to a rough start. Either way it go. But you're looking at what direction you can go in because you're anticipating this, and you're anticipating that whatever direction you choose, whichever one you decide, it's still going to require the work, it's still going to require the patience, it's still going to require the faith, because everything may not go as smoothly as you want to, though still things, you know, things can still work out. Okay, so that's the outside influence of the situation. What you expect here, and you know, before you even get into it, your expectations, let's go with what your obstacles and your challenges are. Okay, you got just this card reversed, so you literally think something is not going to work out in your favor. Okay, you really think something's not going to work out in your favor. You may think things are unfair or unbalanced. You may be struggling to find balance in this situation. You may struggle to be able to balance everything. Lack of organization also possibly. But you definitely think something, you're having a hard time getting beyond, either feeling like something has not been fair or balanced, or getting past this whole disorganization, and not really being as well organized, or not being able to balance things out properly, or not being able to give your time to all the things that you need to, and see things work out well. Or like I said, feeling like something, you're having a hard time feeling like getting out of your head about if things are going to be working out in your favor or not. For some reason, you think things are not working in your favor, and you're having a hard time getting past this. Okay. Your expectations here, your expectations with the Knight of Swords, is that something is not going to either come to you as fast as you would like it to, or something's not going to come in quickly, whatever it may be. Okay. Or you're concerned that you're not going to be able to go full speed ahead with whatever this is. So you're concerned about, or you're expecting delays, is what I'm thinking. You're expecting delays, okay, in some form. I was going to clarify it, but I don't think I should. Because I don't want to. I'm looking at the time right now, and I don't want this to go so far. Because it's a general read, and it's in a pick a card. So you guys, I'm hoping that you guys make sure to click on the three dots at the top right hand corner of the screen, click on the speed settings, and then either put on 1.5x or 2x, so that you can you know, watch this in half the amount of time and not miss anything. Okay, and if you can hit the like button, I would greatly appreciate that. Thank you very much. Okay, so the outcome that you guys have here in this reading, you have Six of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so I feel like you guys, you're looking forward to the future. You're not looking to retrace your steps. You're not going to retrace your steps. You're not going to, and you know what's strange? I skipped right over your current energy. No, not your current energy, but your future energy. So let's look at this. Okay. With that Six of Cups as the outcome, you're not going back to the past. So whatever you was doing before, you're not going back to it. Okay? If there was a job or a career that you were doing before, you are not returning back to it. You're not looking back. I feel like you want to continue to look forward, look ahead. If there was any mistakes or errors made in the past, you are not trying to return to any of that. You're not trying to revisit any of that or anything. And I feel like it's because what I'm looking at here for the energy moving forward in the future, for future predictions here between now and the next few months or all the way up to a year, you got the Devil card here. And the Devil card is literally a card of, I feel like it's a struggle with the devil's advocate on your shoulder. You know what I'm saying? Where clearly you got a feeling that is nagging you and discouraging you, or telling you to do things in an unorthodox way, meaning do things, go about it in a kind of way of see if you can take a shortcut, see if you can cheat your way, see if you can take what it is you want, steal it, or see if you can do, magic or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, for some of you, that's what you're going to be experiencing. And you're going to be fighting this, and it's either going to be somebody in your ear telling you all these negative things that's going to be discouraging, or somebody that's going to try to give you hell or give you hassles, give you problems, somebody tampering, that kind of thing. And you're going to be trying to fight this because it could either cause you discouragement mentally, emotionally, and psychologically, or it could literally cause you some setbacks because somebody's literally hating and trying to like put obstacles in your path, whether you're aware of it or not. For some of you, I feel you'll be aware. Others of you, you're going to wonder, is somebody trying to sabotage me and what I'm doing? Is somebody trying to discourage me because they doubt me? Or is somebody trying to downplay what I'm trying to do here because they either think I don't know what I'm doing, or they think I don't know any better, or they think I'm not capable, or they don't take me seriously or whatever. For others of you, I feel like you're going to be tempted to do some things in an unconventional way that may or may not work in your favor. For others of you, I feel like you're going to try to resist taking shortcuts. You're going to try to resist selling your soul to get what it is you want. Some of you may very, very well feel tempted to do so. Others of you, you're going to try to resist being literally held hostage to all the things that have been giving you hell or giving you a hard time or making things hard for you to achieve and overcome and gain the things you really want in terms of your dreams, your ideal career, your ideal job, and making the ideal money you really want to make. Be careful. Be careful. Don't allow anyone to puppet you. Don't allow anyone to present to you something with strings attached, because like, let's say if you're a model or something, or an actor, and you're trying to make it big as a model or actor, the devil to you would be someone in that industry telling you, well, hey, I can hook you up with this particular, acting job or career on this particular set or in this particular film or whatever, or show or series, or hey, I can hook you up with this gig or this this agency or this photographer that can get you in this magazine. And it could be literally someone saying, but you got to do something for me. And it literally could be somebody trying to get you to sleep with them for them to hook you up, or somebody to, you know what I'm saying? Somebody trying to con you or whatever, or, you know what I'm saying? Somebody trying to get you to do something that would compromise your values and your morals, or leave you feeling literally taken advantage of in order to get whatever it is that you really truly want. You know what I'm saying? Having to do favors for someone literally could hold it over your head that, hey, I got control over if you can walk through that door of opportunity or not, yada, yada, yada. They often hear that in the entertainment industry. You know what I'm saying? Gatekeepers, and it's the same thing in other careers as well. You have gatekeepers, somebody who If you're a woman in a career or something, there's that proverbial, glass ceiling, right? That you got to be able to get past certain things, and the devil taunting you in certain ways, right? As a woman in a career, especially a career where women aren't dominating and aren't typically in certain kind of positions, you could be literally dealing with somebody, um, thinking they're going to hold you at a certain level, and you can't break past this glass ceiling, um, and it could be the same thing if you're a guy. You could be a person of color, anything, and it's hard. You're gonna feel like it's hard for you to break those doors down. You could be anybody, no matter what race or gender you are, or whatever career or kind of money you're trying to obtain. It could literally be this whole thing of getting past. No one expects you to do or accomplish whatever this is, and it literally could be getting to you. It literally could be getting to you that people, um they don't believe you're capable of this, or they wish to see you fail rather than succeed. It could literally be you doubting if you have what it takes to make this happen. And that literally can be the devil torturing you, taunting you mentally, psychologically, you know what I'm saying? And it's coming through the form of you not believing in yourself, or others not believing you and trying to like discourage you. So that's also what some of you are going to be experiencing between now and the next few months, and or the next few weeks, or the next all the way up into the next year, or I'm praying not for the next few years. Though I will say this, if you're in business, meaning you started a business, some of you, that challenge could carry that far along, just because it can take a while for a business to succeed and get off the ground, and for it to succeed. But I'm praying and wishing the best for you guys, though, because um, with your outcome, you guys refuse to return back to something that you were doing before. And I honestly think it's because whatever you were doing before, it was not working for you, or it's just truly not what you want. And you wish to move forward and do bigger, better, greater things. Now, I'm going to clarify that Six of Cups in reverse, because you guys wish to not look back at all. You wish to move forward. I feel like even if you were content or happy with whatever you were doing before, I just feel like you really want to move on to bigger, better things. Like this is a new chapter in your life, and you don't wish to repeat energy or to keep doing the same thing for the rest of your life. So let's see what other energy is presented here. It also could be that some of you just weren't having such great luck in the past either. God dang it, that's too many cards. I want just one more here, one more card. And I feel like with you not wanting to return back to something that you were doing before, or not wanting to look back to the past, whatever you were doing in the past or before, or not wanting to repeat cycles or repeat patterns of behavior, or whatever this is that you were doing before, it's about literally, this is conflict. This is conflict. So there could have been conflict, there could have been fighting, there could have been, there could have literally been, competition. It could have been really competitive where you were at before. And maybe you could not stand out, because remember in the beginning of reading, the Six of Wands here, you were not able to be on top at all. Or you're not on top, meaning you're not standing out, or you're not succeeding the way you want. You don't feel successful, or you don't feel like you're on top, like you're the best, or like you're seen as the best, or like you are seen, or like you feel you are, where you really want to be. You're not at the top of your game, you don't feel successful. You don't feel like you're succeeding with that. So I feel like if there was too much competition where you're at and you weren't able to shine, you weren't able to stand out, or if there was a lot of fighting, arguments, or people trying to hate or whatever it was. You don't want to return back to that. You really, with the King of Swords here, you're choosing to want to be more wise and just cut out what really is not or was not serving your purpose at all. And looking to see what else can you do, doing your research and look at things from a very rational perspective, like what really is working for me, what will work for me, and cutting away what no longer is working for you and know what wasn't working. Okay, so let me, Queen of Pentacles. So after you cut everything out that doesn't any longer serve your purpose or wasn't working for you because there was a lot of conflict or things not working out, too much competition or whatever, the Queen of Pentacles is you choosing to nurture yourself. You choosing to nurture yourself so that you can prosper. A Queen of Pentacles is a prosperous person. She this is gender neutral. So if you hear me say she, that applies to you males as well. Okay, don't worry about that. This is an energy of nurturing oneself, and this is someone who also chooses to nurture others. And so I feel like someone like this, there is no competition. There's a song by Amber Mark, or what is that her name? Amber Mark? I think her name is Amber Mark. If you look it up, Amber Mark or Amber whatever, it's called Competition, the song. And in the song she sings, "This is not a competition. I just want to see you win. Don't put me in this position. Come on, let me in. I want to be the greatest and I want someone to share it with. Maybe we can make it. Baby, we can make it." Okay, that's pretty much who the Queen of Pentacles is. That's someone who not only nurtures herself to her greatest good and achievement, but she also will nurture others around her. She will surround herself with people who want to be partners, teammates. And it's not a competition with her. Where you were before, it was a competition. It was making it hard to succeed because people were not cooperating with you. People didn't want to partner with you. People didn't want to work with you. People didn't want to support you. You may have not felt supported. People were trying to either get at you, knock you out because they feel like you're in the way, or they feel like you're a competition. You could have felt like they were competition, but I feel like that's not what you're all about, or it's not energy that you want anything to do with. It could have been, like I said, people just being ugly, or just the energy was ugly. It could have even been you feeling like you were competing with, even if you weren't literally competing with or having people directly in your way or not dealing with other people. It could have been a mental conflict where you felt like, how can you compete with that? You know what I'm saying? How can you compete with that? So let's say you looking at social media in any form. How can you compete with that? If you want to be a model, there's all these Instagram models and actual models out here, and you're like, I can't compete with that. It's too many of them, and half of them got surgery done. They're not even going off of natural beauty, but you're a natural beauty. It could literally be, if there's singers out here and you want to be a singer or something, and you're just like, there's so many out here, half of them are not authentic. Same thing goes with the rappers. How can you compete with that? Instead of just seeing your own worth and your own value and just looking at, there's no competition when you nurture yourself and you recognize your own strength, your own beauty, your own uniqueness, and realize, hey, why can't we all just support one another? You know what I'm saying? And the energy you give is the energy you get back. So I feel like you're pushing yourself into, or you will end up in a place where it's a positive place, a prosperous one, good energy, where you're nurturing yourself, your talents, your gifts, your abilities, your business ideas, period, no matter what they are. You're nurturing your career and goals and blah, blah, blah. And you're just literally pushing forth. Yeah, you're pushing forth. And it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing because you're like, hey, if you're rolling with me or alongside me, even if you're not doing what I'm doing, even if you're not working with me, even if you're doing your own thing, hey, if I make it, you make it. You know what I'm saying? And feeling like if they make it, I make it too. You know what I'm saying? That's a good thing. So I didn't even need to pull any other kind of cards to really do this reading, which is cool because I love pulling on other kind of cards, but I didn't really need it for this reading. I didn't really need it because it was very clear and apparent what's going on here. Okay, so at this point, I'm just going to do the advice cards. So I got my Angel Tarot cards here, and then I have some Oracle cards in which I will pull the spiritual advice from. And I hope you guys went up to the top right-hand corner of the screen and you clicked on the three dots and click on the speed settings and put it on 1.5x or 2x so that you could have watched this reading half the amount of time. But if you got the time to sit there and watch a reading for almost an hour, that's no problem to me. Okay, so you got the Emperor card here, and you got the Lovers, and you have, I want one more here. Ace of Water and Six of Earth. Okay, so with the Emperor card, the Emperor, they know how to take charge. They know, and an Emperor will take charge. They will take control over a situation, and they will literally step up to the plate, and they will do what's best for the greater good of all, not just themselves, but everyone involved. Okay, when it comes to them making decisions, and if they're not sure what's going to make sense to do or what's going to be for the greater good of everyone who's going to be affected by whatever decisions they make, they will seek out wise counsel. They will seek out professional advice and whatnot. No matter what it is, that decision they're going to make, they step up to the plate to make that decision. And like I said, if they don't know what they're doing, they literally will seek out advice from others who may know better than they do. So they may seek out mentors in their field, or in their they may seek out people who have the expertise, so professionals who can give them financial advice, legal advice, even counseling or therapy if they need it, whatever. You know what I'm saying? They don't, Emperor is not afraid to seek advice or guidance from others if they know they're not in their greater strength to be able to make that decision wisely. Okay, so they use organization and logic as well. So you're being told to use organization and logic, and you're also being told that you need to have better structure and more discipline, and you need to have leadership skills or exude leadership skills. Okay, so that's what the Emperor is telling you. With the Lovers card here, it's pointing out something about intimate relationships. Carefully weigh your decisions, and for some of you, is pointing out good health. What I do know about the Lovers card is it's definitely a card that's all about decisions, but it's also a card of passion. So you're being told to go for what it is that you're truly passionate about. If you don't feel passionate about it, it's probably not best for you to do it. Don't do it just for the money. Do it because you truly feel passionate about it and that you care. Because there's a saying, and this is in the Bible: where your heart is where you will find your treasure. Okay. And it's the same thing. Where your passion is where you will find your greater success, because that's where your drive and your ambition to do it and to be able to come over the adversity and obstacles is going to come from, is your passion, which is your drive. Okay. But it also points out there's like a crucial decision you need to make, and a lot of times it's between the old and the new, or between two totally different options or paths that are drastically different from one or the other, and you need to make that decision, because you can't serve there's another saying, you can't serve two masters. And I learned this a long time ago when it comes to career. career or whatever. I used to want to do the modeling, acting, and singing, but at the same time, I was trying to be a college student because I was told, like a lot of other millennials, go to college. If you don't, you're gonna end up flipping burgers and fries and being homeless. You better make sure you get an education, get a 4-year degree, whatever, right? But if any of you have been in the entertainment industry in any form, you already know it requires a certain amount of time, commitment, passion, especially if you're going to auditions and whatnot. And if you're doing an agency and they call you and say, hey, you need to drop everything and come to this audition or whatever, you need to be able to do that. And, if you're a student or if you got a regular 9 to 5, your boss or your professors are not going to give a darn that you dream of being rich and famous entertainer or model or whatever this is, actor, whatever, singer. They're not going to care. Every now and then you'll find one, they'll be a little supportive, but there's only so much support they're going to show you before they say, hey, you need to make a choice. You can't keep bailing on work or bailing on your classes to go to this audition or to go do X, Y, and Z or to go on tour or whatever. You have to choose one. You can't serve two masters. And I feel like for some of you, you've been trying to serve two masters. You've been trying to maintain your 9 to 5, which has been exhausting you, but at the same time, you want to pursue other career goals and dreams, but you can't do it if you have not made a way to do it. And the only way to do it is you need to choose the path that you really want and go for it. Go for broke. You know what I'm saying? Don't necessarily go for broke though if you know you can't do that or you can't handle that. And by the way, please seek out a professional licensed career counselor, therapist, lawyer, financial advisor, whatever, before you make any decisions. And any decisions you make them for yourself and understand that you're not going to hold me or anybody else accountable in saying, oh, I followed your advice in the reading, and then try to sue me later if you quit your job to go pursue acting or rap or to become a rap star and it doesn't work out. You better use your good common sense. Okay. Ace of Water. This is a new opportunity, a refreshing one that usually, when that new opportunity presents itself, it I don't know, it makes you feel ultimately happy or whatever, but it's pointing out falling in love with a resurgence of a relationship, though this is a reading that's not about a relationship. It's about career, money, and finances. So for you, it could be literally finding your passion or resurgence of a great career or finances or something. Spiritual growth and enhanced intuition, possibly a new home for some of you. Okay, so some of you may make a move or something. 6 of Earth, this is a card of generosity, but it's also a card of give and take, you guys. It's all about give and take. It's also about generosity, but it's also pointing out that there may be gifts of money, time, or effort to come your way. New career opportunities, also receiving a loan or paying off debts. And it has the scales there. So it's also pointing out that you need to find balance in whatever it is you're doing. So if you have, like I said, a regular job or you're a student or something like that, you can manage to find a way to balance those things out. But at some point, when you see that you're closer to obtaining your goal and your dream, you will need to let one or the other go. Okay. But you're going to have to get disciplined and structured and make the time for what it is that you really know you want to do. So if you want to be able to leave your typical 9 to 5 job or whatever this is that you're doing, to go for the bigger goals and dreams, you're going to need to structure yourself to be able to do it. Manage to put aside 30 minutes to an hour each day to be able to do what it is that you enjoy, love, passionate about, or dreaming of succeeding at, or to be able to work on your business. Put that time aside, because that's about 3.5 to 7 hours every week that you're giving yourself. So that's literally a full shift, a full day that you're giving yourself to work on every week towards your dreams, your goals, your business dreams, whatever it may be. Okay, whatever kind of dreams they are. And that accounts for something. You multiply that by at least 4 weeks, you know, that's giving you what, about 49 hours in that entire month. You know what I'm saying? That's giving you literally a full work shift week of 40 or more hours to put towards really a work shift day. Week. You guys, my brain. You know, you giving yourself, that's literally giving yourself a whole week out of that entire month to dedicate to you going hard on or making efforts towards your dreams or your goals. And that's nothing to dismiss or sniff at, you know. It's because that's time you could literally put towards something else. Many of you give literally that much time. 40 or more hours you guys will literally give to being on freaking social media if you're not making social media work for you in terms of your dreams, career goals, and business, if you ain't making money off of it, or you're not looking to become a social media influencer to be able to gain opportunities off of that, then what are you putting all that time in social media for? Take that time from the time that you spend on social media and put it on that, or take that time away from these whatever clowns you be talking to. And I'm just saying clowns because how many people do you talk to just because they're fun or you want their attention or whatever? And I'm talking about in your love life, your dating life, friendships, but they ain't putting nothing in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? Are these same people really supporting what you do? Not really. I don't care if you're sitting on the phone talking about, oh, I want to be a this and that and other, and they're telling you can do it, you can do it. Okay. They should be able to tell you that one time and then they should be telling you, now get off the phone with me and go do it. Or they should be showing up in person to literally help you go do it. You know what I'm saying? But all this sitting on the phone for hours, unless you brainstorming ideas or something, or you going over some business plans with them because they plan on helping you with this or something, get off the phone with them or stop texting with them over whatever that is, because that's time right there you can put right back into doing what it is you want to do when you're not doing your work or your classes. You got in the near future. I'm going to clarify that, because see, some of y'all be making excuses and stuff, but you got time for all this social media crap and talk about things that don't make sense with people that don't make sense. So you got ask your angels. So you guys are going to need to do some prayer, and you have unlikely. So I'm going to clarify these. I'm going to clarify what it is that's unlikely or not going to make any sense. And let me put these cards, these others, back into the deck. So I'm going to clarify what it is that is coming up in the near future. And I'm going to clarify what's unlikely. You guys already know what you should be asking your angels about and praying for. But you can ask your angels, and this is the thing that people are saying, your angels are there to help guide you and protect you. You know, God has assigned them for that reason. So ask your guardian angels, ask your angels of guidance to help guide you, and also to protect you and your energy from anything that is going to waste your time and not be a real benefit to you getting where you want to get. Definitely pray for guidance and pray for them to help you stay encouraged, you know, because God sent them there to help you. They are your helpers, you know, and pray to God too. Say, God, please put your angels around me and help you, to help guide me and to help, you know, help me, you know, find my way through the dark here to get to where I got to go, and help them, you know, protect me from other people being negative and stuff around me. You know what I'm saying? All right. So in the near future and unlikely. Okay. So in the near future, it's something about the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So it's unlikely for some reason that it's some sort of communication about something that holds some sort of value to you. It's relating to money or something. Hold on here. Let me pull my other deck. There's some sort of communication that you may be I don't know. It's in the near future. With this Page of Pentacles in reverse, that is literally a lack of communication about something money, career, or finance related or job related. It's also a lack of communication about something that holds some sort of value to you. It's not coming through. It's not coming in for whatever reason. And I want to clarify that even more because that doesn't make any sense to me. You guys may know what it means to you already in this reading. So let me clarify this. And like I said, I hope you guys sped up the video in terms of watching in 1.5x or 2x in speed settings here on YouTube so that you're hearing everything and seeing everything in half the amount of time. Okay. Let's see. What the heck is this about? Page of Wands. Okay. So it's about this lack of... So it's about either not making this move. And when I say not making this move, like a move to another location. Or it's about not, or this opportunity that does not happen. It also can be about some sort of lack of passion. So it's about that in some regard. Let me see what else is presented here. Gosh. And not juggling, so no longer juggling, because juggling does what? Juggling is a distraction and is literally trying to make things work and trying to rob Peter, pay Paul, and you don't want to do that, okay? And with the Four Cups in reverse, it's also learning to have better appreciation, or just having better appreciation for whatever opportunities that are made to you. Whatever offers come your way, you're going to have better appreciation and you're going to be more willing to accept of them. Because the Four Cups upright is literally someone showing a lack of gratitude and a lack of appreciation for whatever opportunities that come available to them. In reverse, it's just the exact opposite. It's having better gratitude for whatever opportunities are presented. Okay. And not really fussing about it's much of the same. Okay. And literally, what results here is the Queen of Wands. Okay, the Queen of Wands, which is this is someone that is passionate, and they're happy. They're happy because they followed their passion. They're happy because they trusted their heart. They're ambitious. They're pretty hard to discourage. You can't discourage a Queen of Wands. They don't take no for an answer. They're also, I want to say, fruitful. Okay, they make things happen from their actions and stuff. Okay, so I feel like you're not going to sit around waiting for any communication about something that holds some sort of value to you, or whether it's money, a job, career, opportunities, or whatever it may be, or something related to your finances. Because you're not going to take this move. You're not going to make this move. You're not moving. You're not expecting something relating to either making a move, an opportunity, and a lack of passion or drive here. You're not going to juggle. You're not going to, keep trying to make things work that don't work. You're just going to have gratitude for what opportunities that are available to you, period. And you're going to choose to be happy and passionate, okay? You're going to choose to be, to put your best foot forward and, have better guidance and drive towards what it is that you want to do. You're going to go for what it is you really want to do, and you're going to choose to be happy. You know what I'm saying? And you're not going to allow yourself to easily be discouraged or to be easily distracted. Okay. And you're going to bear some fruit from this. You know, something's going to come out of that. Okay. So that's the best I can make sense of that. Okay. Put these back. Okay. What's unlikely is, though, what's unlikely with the moon card there is that there is something, you feel like there's something, it's unlikely that you're being deceived. It's unlikely that there's any deception. It's unlikely that there's anything being hidden from you. It's unlikely that you cannot see what's going on. I think you have the ability to discern and see what's going on here, and find your way out of the dark. Okay, so it's unlikely that, you know, there's anything really hidden under the surface that you feel deceived about for any reason or whatever. And to clarify that a little bit more, I don't know why I'm in such a mood to clarify so much, because this has already been an hour, and I'm not trying to spend 4 hours doing these readings. I don't know why all my readings got to be an hour long. Gosh, this is ridiculous. Goodness gracious. Okay. And this is about making a swift move ahead and King of Swords in reverse, and not choosing to cut away what no longer serves your purpose and do your research, because someone doesn't want to see the truth. Okay, so it's unlikely here that there's something that you're not seeing because of those reasons. Because, like I said, jumping fast ahead and not want to do your research and not want to see the truth, that's unlikely here. All right, you guys. So let's move forward here with more advice from the cards. Okay, you got the family card here, and it's pointing out loving your friends and family is central to your life purpose. You have the trust card. Trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. Your family and friends may be your greatest supporters, so you may need to keep them around and not exclude them out of your equation of success. Because, you know, everybody wants to think that they can do it all themselves and that they can make it on their own. But people forget that it is truly your family and friends who are your greatest cheerleaders. And sometimes they're not. Sometimes you got family and friends who are not your greatest cheerleaders. But everybody has got at least one or two friends, or at least one family member or friend who they got your back, you know, or they are supportive of you. And if you don't, when I say family and friends, your family is not always your blood. Your family sometimes can be people who are not even blood related to you, but they look out for you. You know what I'm saying? Whoever they are. They can be people from church. They can be people possibly, you know, wherever you work. They can be people who you've just known for a long time that are friends. Because friends can be family, you know. And if you don't have any friends, you might want to figure out why, or maybe choose better people to associate with. Okay, let's see what else is here. You have focused intention. Okay, so keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. Okay, easy does it. There's no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. You also have independent here, the independent card, which is telling you your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. Final advice cards. Final advice cards, you guys, before I move on to the next group. Okay, you have don't sweat the small stuff, meaning don't make a big deal about petty things. Don't make a big deal about everything. Some things are not worth it. Rise and shine, meaning get up out your bed and get up off your butt and do what it is you need to do. Rise to the occasion. Rise and shine. Get up first thing in the morning. Get some sunshine in your life, or at least get some fresh air. And I don't care what time of the season of year it is, fresh air in the morning is refreshing to anybody, no matter who it is. It's something about it. But get up. Get up. And do something. And thank God, okay? If you've been seeing smoke, or you've been feeling stranded, isolated, alone, or like you don't have any help, or you know you need some help and you've been praying for it, it's on its way. It's on its way. God has sent that smoke signal up for you to receive help coming your way. Thank God for it, because it's on its way. It's coming, okay? And let me see, there's one more to pull for you guys. And have some fun. Everything doesn't have to be serious all the time. You need to be able to take some time out to enjoy your life as well sometimes. Everything is not all keep your nose to the grindstone, hustle, hustle, hustle. Because if you work yourself into the ground and tire yourself out, then you won't have any ability to do anything else. Your brain will be taxed, your mind will be taxed, your energy will be taxed. You won't be able to be productive, truly. They've done studies where it shows that workers, employees, even business owners or whatever, they operate and work best when they've had a break. They've had an opportunity to relax, have some fun, take a load off, you know. Okay, so that was group number 1, the quarter group. Okay, so we're going to put that over away. And I'm going to put these cards up, and I'm going to move on to the next group. And you know what? I'm going to try to make this more brief and short, because there is no way I can be having these readings be this super long. And hold on, let me check on my kid real quick. All right, now let's move on to group number 2. Okay, so I'm going to write down, this is the nickel group 2. This is 1 hour, 14 minutes, and I'm just going to put 10 seconds. All right. Okay, group number 2, the nickel group. All right, let's see what's going on for your situation here when it comes to career, money, work, finances. Please hit the like button and support my channel. Please comment and let me know if these readings resonate with you guys for any reason. Okay, not only does that let me know how you feel about the readings and what's going on, but it also helps my channel, you guys. Okay, so let's see what's going on for your, Lord, this already came out. Your work, career, money, your money, work, career, finances. And we already have the Hangman and the Eight of Cups sideways. Okay. You guys are struggling to hang in there. You're trying, but you're struggling to hang in there. And you're feeling like you're ready to possibly move on, but you have not done so yet. You're trying to figure out if you need to move on to seek something better. Okay. So that's what I'm getting here with you guys' situation up front, up hand, you know, firsthand. But I'm going to throw those back into the deck because I'm doing a Celtic cross. And I'm going to try to make this quick with the Celtic cross, in all honesty. What's going on for money, career, work, and finances for the nickel group? Okay. Oh, I got both of those. All right. These cards are all over the place up here. You're not going to be able to see all of them. Just for that reason alone. Okay. But you see, there they are. I don't guess. No, I'll just leave that the way that is. Okay. So, you guys, what you have here. Maybe I can move this up just a little teensy bit. Just a little bit. Okay. All right, you guys. So what you have here. All right. Okay, you pretty much can see most of the cards, or all of them, if anything, that way. Okay, so guys, what you have here, literally, Ten of Swords in reverse. You are getting out of a place of feeling defeated, exhausted, worn down, or betrayed, okay? And that literally could be physically, mentally, emotionally, or psychologically. You could be getting out of this place of being just absolutely devastated when it comes to your money, career, work, and finances, or feeling betrayed, or literally like things just did not work out for whatever the reason. You're coming out of that energy, okay? I feel like you're recovering. So you're recovering in this area of your life. You're recovering. Or you have already recovered. So either you're recovering or you are fully recovered. Okay. What's hanging over this is you got the Three of Cups, meaning you are celebrating. You're in a good place, or you desire to celebrate and be in a good place. You either are awaiting some good news, or you have good news that have already come in regarding your money, career, work, and finances. So you're either anticipating this, or this is what's coming up. Six of Coins in reverse, though, underlying the situation is there's a lack of generosity. There's a lack of give and take. There is a issue with receiving some sort of help or assistance. So either there's some lack of assistance and help, or a lack of give and take, or a lack of generosity here, or a lack of someone really helping. Okay, that's what's underlying the situation. In the recent past, or whatever, you guys have the Three of Staffs. You were literally looking and waiting for your ships to come in. You're waiting for something to come through. You're waiting for something to come through in the recent past. So that could have been over the past few weeks, the past few months, or over the past year. Maybe as far as past few years. But currently right now, there's something that I feel like you have to be happy about, or to celebrate. And I feel like you're finally seeing a stream of something come through for you. Either it's money, a stream of work, or more work, or more opportunities is coming from somewhere. And, you know, it can relate to your career, your whatever this is, the stream of opportunities, a stream of luck, a stream of money, a stream of finances, increase in finances, something. And you're raising, I feel like this is a cause for celebration in some form. Either this is already going on, or you're anticipating it. It could also be, I feel like for somebody, you started something that you see you're either reaping the benefits or you're about to reap the benefits. Okay, so it's like you're already celebrating in advance. For some of you, others of you, you already celebrating because something really did come through for you right now, which is good. So, your concern is, at first I saw only two cards, At first I only saw two cards. But then I picked them up and I moved the one cup, the Ace of Cup, and it turns out there was three cards. So I'm going to say this. You could have been concerned about only one or two things, and then when you looked harder or looked more into it, you realized there was even something else to be more concerned about, or there was something else that popped up unexpectedly that you really didn't anticipate. You got the Seven of Swords in reverse, which is you're not having to worry about being deceived or any deception or anybody having stole anything from you. Okay, this is relating to what you're concerned about. Not wanting, it's like you don't want to have to worry about anybody stealing or taking anything from you, and maybe you're concerned that nobody did cheat you or cheat you out of anything, take anything from you, or deceive you in any form. Six of Cups, you're definitely not looking back to the past. I feel like you don't really want to go over anything from the past. And it's this whole thing of there is not going to be an opportunity here. Okay. So it's like whatever you're concerned about, it's about not cheating, not being deceived, someone not taking something that belonged to them, but not wanting to go back over it, not wanting to return back to it or the past or whatever, and not really or just something not repeating itself, and therefore this is a lack of an opportunity, a lack of a new start or a new beginning here. And this is what you're concerned about. You guys, you make sense of that. I'm not even going to bother any further with that. That's a lot. That's a lot. You guys know what that is for you, okay? Your outside influence here in your situation with the Queen of Coins here in the reverse. Somebody doesn't feel so fortunate here. Somebody doesn't feel like they quite have it together financially. And though there may be a desire to be, somebody doesn't feel financially prepared, okay? Or somebody is not very well, their finances are not very well organized, not very well invested. Someone's very disorganized with their money, their work, their career, their finances, okay? Someone is also not making sure to nurture themselves, in that they make sure that they set themselves up to be good for the present and the future. So, and someone's definitely not invested in others either. So the outside influence here is that somebody is not invested in themselves, and they're not invested in others either. Literally just, and this is not a good thing. Okay. Somebody did not save up. Somebody did not invest. Somebody did not make sure that they were going to be in a financially good position here. This is the outside influence of the situation. The obstacles and challenges here with the Seven of Cups is that I feel like either you are wanting opportunities, a lot of you may want a lot of opportunities and options, but you may be struggling to reach for, or struggling to gain or obtain a lot of different opportunities or options. That's one group of you. Another group of you, your obstacle and challenge is you may have too many options or too many opportunities, and you can't quite decide which one is going to be right for you, or which one to take, or which one to accept. That's another group of you. The other group of you, you are too busy fantasizing to get into the step, to pay attention to what's going on in reality. Therefore you're abandoning actually paying attention to what's going on in your real world, your real life, in your real responsibilities, and failing to pay attention to what you really need to take care of, which is something relating to your work, your money, your career, your finances. So that's the obstacles and challenges there. And it's going to be a little different for each group of you. And there's 3 different groups of you who I'm getting this for. For others of you, I feel like you're struggling. There's another group. You're struggling to manifest opportunities and options. Okay. Now, I'm also hearing for somebody, you put too many fires in the iron. You put too many irons. I'm hearing for somebody, you put too many irons in the fire. You put too many irons in the fire. And you know what happens when you put too many, when you invest into too many things, or you look into too many things, or you take on too many things. You can't truly get quality when you have too much quantity. You can't give to everything. You gotta only, sometimes you have to limit yourself to only a few things that you're gonna give your time and your energy and your effort to. If you spread yourself too thin, you're not gonna get anything truly accomplished, or you're gonna degrade the quality. Okay. Now, you don't expect things to work out. You got the sun in reverse, and that's the reason why you don't expect things to work out. You really don't think things are going to work out. You kind of expect to be unhappy about how things are going or will be going. It's like you expect a depression. Now, some of you actually expect a literal depression when it comes to the economy, is what I'm getting for some of you. Or a recession. Others of you literally, you just don't think things are going to work right. Now I'm seeing a bull here on this card. And if you guys are familiar with bull markets, you don't think it's going to be a bull market. Okay, you don't think it's going to be something. I feel like for some of you think stock, I'm hearing stock options failed. You're expecting stock options to fail. That's not going to be for everybody. Just take what resonates, what doesn't, leave it where it is. And you guys, I hope you went up to your screen, clicked on the 3 dots, and click on speed settings, and either put on 1.5x or 2x so you can hear this entire reading in half the amount of time. Now, I'm getting through this in a good amount of time, but I haven't gotten to the advice and all that other stuff. This, the first reading had a whole lot more going on with it. This one, it's more simplified. Now, with what's going to happen between now and the next few months, or the next few weeks, or the next year or so, hopefully not over the next few years, but if you started a business, you guys know that sometimes things can really take a few years to get off the ground. So it's possible this can go as far as the next few years, but for a lot of you, it's going to be the next few days, the next few weeks, or next few months, and at the longest between now and next year. Okay. This is like a prediction. You guys, you have a new passionate beginning here. So either you got a new career popping off, a new job, a new, like you're moving to a new location, or a new home, or a new environment here. For some of you, it literally is just a whole new start. And for some of you, it's just a whole new spark that gets lit up into you. Like your fire gets lit, you become passionate and ambitious. That energy hits you. Okay. It will help you to achieve your goals that you have in mind, your goals and your dreams for, money, work, career, finances, or whatever. Okay. That's a good thing. In terms of your outcome here, with the 9 of staffs, 9 of wands, you're going to be prepared. You are going to be prepared. I feel like you're going to have your money together. I feel like you're going, so if a rainy day comes, if the stock market fails, if you lose your job, anything, if you decide to leave your job or you lose your job, whatever happens, and I'm not saying any of these things are going to happen. What I'm saying is whatever comes, whatever happens, you're going to be ready for it. You're going to be prepared for it. That's your outcome. Okay? You're going to be prepared. You're going to have your ducks in a row. You're going to have something lined up. You're going to have money saved. You'll be well invested. You will have everything you need. Nothing, you won't be caught off guard. But this is providing, like I said, you set yourself up properly, or you do what it is you know you need to do. Now, let me go ahead and move into the advice. Now, that card fell out really quick. Let's see what advice you guys have. There we go. Okay, so we have 5 of Earth, okay, in which I want to point out that that's usually considered the poverty card or feeling left out in the cold, okay? It also could be poor health. This is not indicating that this is what's going to happen. I feel like this is your fears surrounding money and stability, okay? And it's pointing out that you may have fears surrounding money or stability and security, okay? But you're being told that you need to, you don't have to have fears about being left out in the cold, failing, or poverty, or not having enough, or struggling, if you understand that the original 5 of Earth or 5 of Pentacle cards, though it has 2 homeless people on the front of that card and one that's also in poor health with a broken arm or leg or whatever, these homeless people that are struggling, they're standing right in front of a church, you guys, and they have the ability to go inside that church and request help from those people. Now, some of you might say churches don't help anybody. That's not true. There are churches that literally help people. One of my friends, when she was down and out, her and her husband and their child, their church literally paid their rent for months for them, to help them get a leg up. My church literally has a program for single mothers, and also for they donate to nonprofits that help the homeless. Okay. And I love that because my church is in an affluent community, you know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of affluent people in that church and whatnot. And it's one of those things where even though everyone that goes to that church, including myself, we're doing fine, we're doing well. I love that church because we have a like mind in that we care about what's going on in the world and outside of our own situations, in which just because we're doing fine doesn't mean that others are. And we don't take for granted that because, this is an affluent community full of affluent people, that others outside of that community is not struggling, or others who are even inside that community could be struggling, And so I'm just going to say that, if you go into a church and they're not helping people, get out of that church, get away from them. But there are plenty of churches out here that if you go to them and say, hey, I'm struggling, they will help you. Now, if they're one of those churches that say, well, you ain't a member, we ain't never seen you here, you don't never come to church, we're not going to help you, those are not God's people. Run away from them and know that they're going to get their karma dealt to them. But there are churches out here who you could be a total stranger and walk through the door and they will help you, okay? Not only that, there are programs out there, and if you've been working, you've paid into these programs. There is no shame in you taking advantage of these programs when you have paid into them. If you are struggling, or you think you're going to struggle so hard that you're not going to be able to put food on your table or pay your bills or whatever, those programs are designed to help people get back on their feet. Okay, they're not meant for you to live on forever, but they are designed to help people get back on their feet. Also, you never know who you may know that may be willing to help you, family, friends, whatever. Um, you know what I'm saying? Um, but there's always options when it comes to receiving help. It's just a matter of, are you too prideful to reach out for that help? It even could be if you're working on a business and you're struggling with it. There are mentors available. There are mentors available. What is the name of what is the name of it? If you just Google and type it in, or if you go to sba.gov, um they there's all sorts of resources there where people who have started businesses can find help. Score, that's what it's called, Score. You know, when I started a business, when me and my friends started a business, we went to Score. You find them through SBA. But they have so many classes between SBA and SCORE. They have so many classes in every state and city for new business um, owners and entrepreneurs. So if you start a business, you're an entrepreneur, whatever, they have all these different workshops and classes. Some of them you pay for, some of them are free, you know, but they're available, and most of them are free or they're low cost, you know, because their whole goal is to help people. And they make a difference. And they also have it where you can sign up and get a mentor. You can get a mentor, a free mentor that will literally mentor you. And these are people who have already succeeded in business. They're retired. Many of them are retired. Not all of them. Some of them are still active business owners and whatever, philanthropists or whatever. Some of them, half of them, though, they're retired, but they give great, solid advice and insight to those who really are trying to do what they've already achieved at and done. They just want to give back. They want to give back. They succeeded and they want to give back to others in the community who are new to business and new to entrepreneurship or whatever. Okay. So there are resources depending on what it is that you're dealing with. But what the Five of Earth is advising you is, if you need help in any capacity, don't be afraid to reach out to someone, to Google for, go search on Google for some sort of help. Don't be afraid to pray to God for guidance and a sense of mind in your life to help you. Just don't be afraid to sign up for programs, whatever it is, okay? It's telling you, use the wisdom to accept help from others. And if you're uncertain about self-employment, don't be. At some point you have to start. You have to start. You don't have to quit your job already if you want to start a business. You can just work on it on the side. You got the Page of Earth here. This is pointing out good news about financial matters. It's possible that an offer may come through in some form relating to money, relating to jobs, career, finances, and possibly a little bit of money there. Wanting to do something more challenging is what it's pointing out. So you may want to do something that's more challenging if you're bored in what you're doing. And you may want to consider a new area of study, okay, that can help you get into a new career or whatever, or it can help you with your finances. But there is some good news about financial matters, okay? This is also energy that is scholarly, dependable, patient, and successful. And you have the Queen of Air. Now, the Queen of Air, she's willing to be rational, do her research, and make decisions that are intelligent and cut out what no longer serves her purpose, okay? So it's telling you to make objective decision making, clear away all that no longer serves you, and see the humor in a situation. So the Queen of Air is independent, experienced, realistic, and she's witty, okay? Let's see what other advice for money, career, work, and finances that I can get for you guys. And I hope you guys went to the top right hand corner of the screen, clicked on the three dots, and then clicked on the speed settings, and then either put on 1.5x or 2x so that you can hear the reading in half the amount of time and still be able to hear everything, because my readings are always extensive. Okay, so for those of you who are kind of looking for some ideas about what you can do in career or work or whatever, some of you may want to consider working with animals. Or some of you may want to surround yourself with pets and animals just because they can be calm and soothing and healing to a person. But it says you understand animals and communicate with them intuitively. Trust your inner guidance as the animals are a part of your life's work. Somebody may want to be a veterinarian or something, or at least be a keeper in some form, a zookeeper, who knows. But heart's desires. The angels are supporting, guiding, and protecting you as your dreams become a reality. And for some of you, music is your gift, or music is something that can help you along your journey here in your career. Because music can be soothing, calming, or whatever. But it says your connection to music is healing for yourself and others. Some of you, you're literally gifted and talented in music. You may play an instrument, you may sing, you may rap, you may produce, you may be good at something related to music, maybe even dance. But music is something you may want to consider. Also, there's guided meditation music that can help people to become successful, like Kelly Howe and Brain Sync. If you look that up on YouTube, Kelly Howe, she has guided meditation music tracks that literally help people to become successful, attract more money into their lives. There's also some songs, Money Is Coming to Me. If you type in Money Is Coming to Me song, there's 2 different artists that have a song called Money Is Coming to Me. And if you listen to that, that will definitely help you attract some money into your life, because it's retraining your subconscious and your conscious to think that money is coming to you. And if you do think that, then it will. It will. Okay? They're very jazzy, bluesy type songs, okay? Easy does it. Easy does it. There is no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. Endings and beginnings. The old must be released so that the new can enter. And divine passion card, excuse the hole in it. Somebody got a hold of it ripped up. It says, be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desires? Okay, you need to be honest with yourself on that. That's how you're going to come to this this conclusion of what it is you really need to be doing. Now, final advice cards here. Get them out. Final advice cards. Final advice cards. This reading has so much better energy. I did a love reading yesterday, a pick me card love reading. You can check it out if you want. I have all kinds of readings, health readings, wellness readings, what's going on readings, pick me card type readings, and some of them they're just collective readings. But when I tell you the energy is so much better on this one, the love reading just was a drag of energy for me, but that's why I don't do those very often. But it says you are not afraid. You need to have courage, like David and Goliath, like the story of David and Goliath. You need to have courage. You can tackle this huge thing. You can tackle this giant that seems larger than life and overcome the challenge, and you can do it. You can take it out with one stone, one shot if you need to, but you're not afraid. Have courage. When you have courage, that's how you can really tackle on your problems and your issues that seem larger than life. Let's see what other advice. You have the stop card here. Before you dive in, stop and look first and make sure that whatever you're about to dive into is safe, because there may be a shark waiting around, okay, swimming around that water. Make sure what you're about to get into or dive into is going to be safe for you, okay? And let me see if I can get one more final advice card here from this deck, and then I'm going to move on to the third deck. The third group. Let me push that back over here. You guys have blow off some steam. So if you're frustrated, go and find something to do. Go for a walk, go for a jog, go for a run. Go, do something fun, you know what I'm saying? And just blow off some steam so that you can get that frustration off of you, and dare to be happy, you guys. This makes a big difference on how well you succeed or not in anything you're trying to do or accomplish. If you're frustrated about your money, your work, career, finances, you guys, you can't obsess over these things all the time. Please take a moment to allow yourself to breathe, relax, enjoy yourself however you can. There are free things you can do, you know, to do enjoy life. Everything isn't all about all the money all the time. But all right, I'm moving on to, so that was the nickel group. I'm going to move on to the next group here, which will be the dime group, you guys. The dime group. So let me write this down so I can have the timestamp. Dime group 3. And that will be starting at 1. I'm going to say starting at 146. That's what I'll say, 146. All right. And I say that simply because you guys may want to get past that shuffling. So I'm shuffling here for the dime group right here. This is the dime. Let's see what's up for the dime group for money, work, career, and finances. What's going on here? What can I tell you about your money, your work, your career, and your finances? And you guys, I have other readings on my channel, pick me card readings and collective readings, and some zodiac readings. Check them out. There are different categories, one for love, one that's general, like what's going on, situation advice. I have health and wellness readings, literally related to your health and your wellness overall. And obviously, this one is about career, work, money, and finances. And this is not the first time I've done this reading. I have a lot of these readings that I've done over the past few years, and they're all timeless. So if you happen to come across any of them, they may or they may not resonate for the energy at that time. But some of them is the advice that may resonate. Some of them, you know, you just take what resonates and what doesn't, leave it where it is. But if you come across it, it was something you were meant to receive and get. Okay? So, while I'm shuffling these, please hit the like button if you're new. Welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. And please comment, like, and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And make sure you hit the notification bell. Sometimes I do readings live. The past 2 readings I've done were live. This one is unlisted live, though. Okay. I think I'm done with shuffling here. I think I'm done shuffling. I'm done shuffling. All right. Move that dime out of the way. And you guys, make sure that you go to the top right hand corner of the screen. Click on the 3 dots at the top right hand corner of the screen. Click on speed settings. Click on either 1.5x or 2x. The reason why is because that will literally help you to see this reading in half the amount of time. Because my readings tend to be extensive because I like to give the most detail, okay? You can't say you weren't warned. All right, moving forward. You guys, what you have going on here for your money, your work, career, finances. Right now, and this energy seems to keep coming out in all the decks. In all the, readings here. Got the Knight of Cups here. There is something I feel like you guys are anticipating coming through. Either an offer or an opportunity or some blessings coming through. There may even be an offer that you are willing to make, or you may extend yourself. But I feel like it's something that you anticipate you're going to be able to celebrate, because there's some work you've been putting in, some efforts you've been putting in, some investments you may have made that you know are going to pay off. You see it's about to pay off. You're anticipating it's about to pay off. It's coming. Whatever it is. It's a blessing. It's coming. Okay? One that you may have worked hard towards or have invested well into or taken a chance on. Luck received. It's something flowing and streaming in already, possibly. or you feel it's about to flow and stream in for you. Whatever this luck, blessings, or this is that you are anticipating, and it could be money, it could be a job, it could, job opportunity, career opportunity, or opportunities. It could be some investments paying off, whatever this is. Okay, it's grand though. I feel like it's something grand that you were manifesting or working towards. What's hanging over the situation is your happiness. I feel like you are anticipating you gonna be happy as heck when this comes through, okay? Because it's the success you've been waiting for, success you've been putting your energy towards, and at the bottom of of the bottom of the situation is here. You've been manifesting. You've been definitely manifesting. You've been putting your time, energy, your effort, and literally speaking this into your life, literally willing this into your life, literally attracting things to you. Some of you could have been doing energy work, spell work, or some of you just literally have been working your magic, using your charm, using your skills, using your networking, and whatnot to your advantage. You guys have really been, you've been putting your due diligence for sure. And so that's yet one more reason you have all the confidence in the world that you know something's about to pay off for you. Okay. And that's great. Now, in the recent past here, this could be over the past few weeks, past few months, over the past year, or past few years. You've been very impatient. You've been very impatient and not really wanting to wait. Some of you could even been a little pessimistic, thinking, is this going to really happen? Okay. Anxious even. In the present situation right now, the present energy, you got the Five of Staffs here. To me, this is pointing out that you have, I feel like you really want to get what it is that you want without having to go through any changes for it, without having to fight or battle for it, without having to even work hard for it if you don't have to. And I'm not saying that you guys want to be lazy, but I feel like you guys are so over all of going through all of the changes that it really takes sometimes to succeed. I feel like you guys are just ready to succeed. Forget all the hassles. You don't want any hassles. You just want to win. You want to succeed. And I hope you guys aren't doing anything underhanded, because sometimes that's the underhanded card, in which you could be concerned that somebody's being underhanded, or you may be choosing to want to take shortcuts, or might be playing underhanded game to get what you want. But hopefully, and that's also, like I said, it could be some of you guys are trying to take shortcuts, or you know what I'm saying, you trying to hurry up and get there. You're trying to get what it is you want without going through any hassles, hassle-free success. Okay, I'm not judging, I'm just pointing out what energy is here. I get it, trust me, I get it. Now, your concerns here is that you can't take a break. You got work to do. Okay. Some of you may be tired, and that may be another reason why you're trying to avoid hassles and avoid any extra work you don't have to put in. Okay. In your present energies. Because like I said, some of you don't want to have to put in no extra work that may be unnecessary. You're trying to avoid any unnecessary. You're trying to avoid any unnecessary hassles. You are not wanting, to deal with anything unnecessary if you don't have to. But right now, you can't take a break. You can't take a rest. You got things to do. You got responsibilities to take on. You got work to do. Okay, and you're concerned about this because you probably want a break. The outside influence of the situation is here. You got the Five of Swords. This literally looks like, and you guys, I'm kind of confusing some of these cards here in your present situation, and I still feel like that energy resonates, because for some reason I saw it as the Five of Swords, but it's actually the Five of Wands. Five of Wands is competition. It's also conflict. It could be arguments, disagreements, hassles, literally having to fight for what it is that you want, and literally having to compete against others for what it is that you're trying to gain or get. That's still to me a hassle, and I'm pretty sure nobody wants a hassle, and you probably want to succeed without all the hassles, right? So I feel like the energy was still coming through the way it needed to. Nothing is ever an accident, nothing's ever coincidence. That's one thing I've learned about doing tarot readings and stuff. Whatever you say out your mouth as a tarot reader, it was meant to be said, because it's spirit led. It's not just people just speaking. But the outside influence of the situation with the Five of Swords, this really is wanting to get what you want without having to go through any changes. And this literally could be trying to take shortcuts, literally trying to, get the upper hand to get what it is that you want. Or you could be, or it could be somebody, period, trying to get the upper hand to get what it is that they want without having to really fight for it or go through any hassles or whatever. Just be careful that you're not cheating or you're not doing anything underhanded, because sometimes that can be seen as, shortcuts can sometimes be seen as cheating. But no, I feel like you don't really care. Okay. Because, hell, doing magic, doing manifestation work, that's taking a shortcut essentially, or at least trying to. It's trying to make something work to your advantage. I just feel like you're trying to make something work to your advantage because you really are over all of the hassles. You really just don't want to deal with anything that's unnecessary or draw this out any further, because I feel like you guys are ready to get to where you want to get. You're ready to win, succeed. You're ready to get the money you really want, the career success you really want, the opportunities, the job you want, whatever it is, the better life. Your obstacles and your challenges here is that you guys, you got the Death card in reverse, you get the Queen of Wands or Queen of Staff in reverse. Okay. There's something that you're not allowing to end, or something you don't want to see end, or something you're having a hard time letting go. The passion is gone though. The passion is gone though. For whatever this is, the passion is gone. The drive is gone for whatever this is, but whatever this is, you don't want to see it end. You don't want to let it go, but the passion, the drive for it is gone, whatever it may be. Okay. That's your greatest obstacle and challenge is, trying, something you're trying to really get beyond is there also could be a lack of leadership and drive, here, a lack of content and happiness with whatever this is, that is ending, that you won't let end. There's something that you just will not let it end. You're holding on to it for dear life, but you lack the passion. Now, take this how it goes. Either there's something that needs to end because you don't feel the drive or passion for it anymore, but you're still trying to hold on for dear life. For others of you, there's something, it doesn't necessarily have to end. It doesn't have to end at all. And you're trying to keep this very much alive, but like I said, you don't have the drive, the passion, or the know-how to guide this back to a more successful place. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even know how to guide this project or this direction that you're going in, or how to turn your finances around, or whatever it may be. You don't have the leadership skills or the know-how to do this, and you may even lack the drive or the ambition to even want to put the energy, time, or effort into whatever it will take to keep whatever this is from going dead or ending, or know how to turn this around. Okay. You may not want to see this opportunity end though. You're hanging on to it, but you just don't have what it, you probably feel like you don't have what it takes to really get this the way you could. I don't know. But your expectations here is you expect to hear something or to see something that will yield you something. Okay? You're looking for something. I don't want to say you're looking at a dead fish and this stinks, but I don't want to say that's what you're expecting either. But for some reason, I don't feel, this feels very lackluster. Your expectations feel very lackluster. Okay? There's something you really are hoping to hear about or see results from that I don't feel like you really are, I don't feel like you really feel like it's gonna be something to come from it. You still holding out though for it though, whatever this is. You still holding out for it. That's what's interesting. It's funny. The way this guy look on this card is so funny. I don't know if you guys can truly see this the way I can see it. I don't know if the camera can capture this as clear as it needs to look. The fish in the cup looks dead. The way the guy is looking at the fish in the cup is like, you know, it looks dead, but I'm still hoping. And he looks like he's hungry. Okay? He looks like he's hungry. This is your expectations, though. This is what's in your expectations. You're hungry, and you really hoping you can get something out of this fish, but this fish don't look very appetizing. It even look like it stinks. This stinks. This stinks. It's like this is your expectations. That's for one group of you. The other group of you is like you're anticipating hearing something about whatever this is that you've invested into or put effort into or manifested or whatever. Okay. It's just, that card is funny. Now, between now and the next few days or the next few months or the next few years or as far as a year, and I say the next few years because if you start a business, it can take years sometimes to see results from whatever it is you're doing. So don't be discouraged. That time flies by. If this is about anything else, you know, if this can go as far out as a year, this can be as soon as days, okay? You're going to overcome some sort of obstacles or your challenges. You're going to get further ahead. You may even travel, okay, in relation to something with your money, work, career, and your finances. It feels like you're going to get ahead, though. It definitely feels like you're going to get ahead. Something's going to help you get ahead here, or something's going to come up, okay? And I'm hearing this is some sort of communication, though. Your actual outcome here is you win, you celebrate, you get good news. It's a great occasion. Whatever this was that you planted seeds into, it literally yielded results, okay? It's a party, it's a celebration, it's good news. Something worked out, something paid off. You couldn't ask for a better outcome or reading. And I didn't even have to clarify anything here. So let's get on to your spiritual advice. Even, you know, I mean, everything looks good, but still spiritual advice is always something that's needed. Now, I hope you guys went to the top right hand corner of the screen, clicked on your three dots, clicked on the speed settings, and put it on either 1.5x or 2x so that you could watch this reading in half the amount of time. You got the Lover's card here. This is pointing out that you may need to find your passion, because the Lover's card is a passion card. It's all about passion. Okay, so it's pointing out you may need to find your passion or become more passionate. It's also a card of decisions. Okay, the Lover's card is also about making decisions, and it's usually making a decision between one option over the other, one opportunity over the other that are drastically different from the other. Okay, it could be an old opportunity or a new opportunity, an old option or a new option. Whatever the case is, they're drastically different, and it could take you in totally different paths, totally different directions or whatever, but you need to make a decision. Okay, so but it's telling you to carefully weigh your decisions. Okay, and let's see what other card you have here for advice. You have the Ten of Fire. This is pointing out that you may be feeling overburdened, overrun, overworked, too much work. Learn to accept help from others, you guys. Learn to ask for help from others. Life is out of balance due to you being overburdened here and doing too much. It's also pointed out that you could be stressed out by, you know, you're doing too much, or you're just allowing yourself to feel stressed out no matter what it is. So you guys may want to lighten your load or do something to help relieve your stress, because you feel burdened and stressed out, whether you're working too much you have too many responsibilities, or you're just allowing yourself to be stressed out over whatever this is related to your money, work, career, and finances. Okay, so you got the Six of Earth here. This is a card of generosity. It's a card of balance as well. It's pointing out gifts of money, time, or effort may become available to you. Okay. It's also pointing out new career opportunities and receiving a loan or paying off debts. Someone may offer you some sort of help or some sort of assistance in some form, whether it's financial assistance or some other kind of assistance. Somebody may lend you some money. Somebody may give you some money. You may receive a grant, anything. Somebody may mentor you or give you some really good advice. Let's see what other indications, advices here. You got a yes card. If you guys had any concerns or questions and you need a yes or no, there's your answer, a yes, but I will clarify that yes. You also have, let's see, choose a new direction, compromise, you're ready, and something's coming up within the next few weeks. I'm going to clarify that one as well. So let's clarify what any of this is. Maybe I'll use this little deck right here, the little mini one. So let's see what the yes is and what is this that's coming up within the next few weeks. This reading has also been going pretty smoothly, uncomplicated. Let's see. That first reading was a lot because they had a lot going on, but it still was a sufficient read though. It had a lot going on. I haven't needed to really clarify anything in this reading or group number 2. So I would say group number 2 and 3 are the least complicated in terms of your situations. And so far, you guys, group 3, you have the best outcome. Group number 2 is close running in behind you, I guess. I can't remember what the outcome was for group number 1. I really can't. I think they had a good outcome as well. It's just I can't remember what the heck it was. But you guys are taking the win on this. So if you think your situation is bad, trust me, it's not. It's not nearly as bad as you think it is, because the outcome you guys have is beautiful. It's amazing. You know, if I had to pick a deck for a reading, this will be it, because this is beautiful. That outcome, yes. All right, so like I said, within the next few weeks, in the yes, and maybe that's why that yes came up. I said yes. All right, I'm just gonna pull one. That's for the yes, and this is for within the next few weeks. Okay, for the yes, oddly enough, the Empress in reverse. The Empress in reverse. What kind of reading is that? Now I'm gonna have to clarify that. What in the heck? Okay, so sometimes I don't like clarifying anything. Now, and maybe I shouldn't have, but I usually like to clarify when it's just a yes or a no, or within the next few weeks. So the Empress in reverse is literally someone not reaping the benefits of whatever efforts they put in. And it could be because no efforts were put in. But I want to clarify this, because that seems strange. That's some odd energy to pop up. But I will say, here's some good news for within the next few weeks. You guys have the 9 of, no, this ain't good either. You got the 9 of Wands in reverse. The 9 of Wands is typically a card of preparation and being prepared. However, This cat looks mightily bruised, and one of his sticks has come unhinged and loose. So I'll say this. This is in the reverse, so this is good. To me, this is still saying everything will be fine, everything will work out, because the way that cat looks on that card looks horrible. But it's in reverse, so things will not look horrible for you within the next few weeks. I'll say that. However, be aware the original traditional meaning of the Nine of Wands in reverse is being unprepared. So I'll say this: do not be caught off guard. This is a warning to you. Do not be caught off guard. And don't do it simply because you slacked off for any reason. Okay? Do not be caught off guard. If you do get caught off guard, understand there's, like I said, you can always recover. There's always ways to recover and get help. But I would say things are not gonna look crazy within the next few weeks. So if things are looking crazy, they won't be within the next few weeks. But do not slack off at all, or else it could cost you. Okay. So I'll say that. Now, clarifying that Empress in reverse. That's crazy. What is this? This is about seniorships come through, or seeing something come through that you've been waiting on. And it's about cutting away what no longer serves your purpose and doing your research and using rational thinking to make wise, rational decisions, and choosing to no longer be juggling, trying to make things work. So there's something you need to drop, because you're not going to be able to keep juggling like this and making everything work, robbing Peter to pay Paul. You can't serve two masters. You cannot make everything work. It's something you have to let go and cut away. And it's something you will cut away that's no longer going to serve your purpose once you done analyzed everything, done your research, and made rational decisions here. Because this is about wanting to see whatever this is you're expecting, whatever this is you've been waiting for, you're wanting to see it come through. But it's going to require you to cut something out and stop juggling. Stop trying to do this juggling act and balance everything. Something you need to cut away and let go that isn't working out for you. It's causing you imbalance. If you don't do this, then you're not going to see whatever this is you want coming through. But it's pointing out, though, that you're not going to yield the fruits of your labors. Whatever this is you reap. Whatever this is you sow, you reap. Whatever this is you put your energy and your effort into, usually you're supposed to be able to yield results from it. That's usually what the Empress is about. She's usually somebody who put in their time, their energy, and their effort, and they yield results because of it, and they benefit from it. It's saying that she's not doing that. You're not doing that. And I don't know why this is a yes. Not reaping what you sow is a yes. It could, maybe I'm feeling like it's possible that maybe there's something that you no longer need to put your time and your energy and your effort into it. You need to choose a new direction, make compromise so that you can gain balance, meaning there's something you finally need to let go of because it's not going to yield you the results that you want. Choose a new direction. Choose a new direction. Okay? Otherwise, because within the next few weeks, though, something may catch you off guard. I don't feel like it's going to leave you a wreck or anything. The one thing I know is, even though this staff has fallen, this cat caught it, even though they look like they are just literally worn down to a nub. So I feel like you'll catch whatever this is. You know. But yeah, there's something you need to finally let go of. It's not serving you. Choose a new direction, compromise. You're ready within the next few weeks. Be prepared for whatever's coming and know that you need to, in order to see whatever this is you want coming in, you need to let it go. You cannot keep juggling like this. You got to cut something out. Okay. Now, let me pull some other advice cards for you guys, and then we will move on to the next reading. So, what other advice is here? And these particular cards, they're here to kind of like give you an idea of another direction you can take. So for one, talk to your angels, you guys. You know, instead of worrying, ask for divine guidance. Your angels are there to help guide you. That's why God sent them to you. Ask for some guidance from your angels. Okay. You may want to consider some counseling. It may help you through this time. You know, it could help you heal. And it could also help you kind of get a more clear direction on how you feel about things and the direction you want to go in your life. But also, you may even want to consider becoming a counselor because you possibly have the gift of healing with your words. You may have a lot of wisdom that you can give as advice to others, and you probably have an empathetic ear, okay? It's either that or you need the counseling, and there's no shame in getting counseling. Everybody at some point needs counseling, just that most don't ever get it either because they can't afford it or going to a counselor or therapist is considered taboo. You have career counselors, you have life coaches, you have therapists. Whatever you need to do or whoever it is you need to talk to, seek them out so that you can get your priorities in your life straight and get yourself in a better place mentally, emotionally, and physically, right? But you guys may also have the gift to become a counselor, and that may be a new direction you consider for career. Body work is also a possibility for you guys, whether it says your life purpose may involve body work such as massage therapy, energy healing, physical therapy, or exercise training. So you guys may be good at those things, and that could be another career direction you could take. It's also possible that you guys may need a massage or to get a energy healing, or somebody here may need to do some exercise to help clear your mind and get in a healthier place mentally, emotionally, and physically. Somebody here may need physical therapy if you have any health issues going on. Energy healing. Once again, you definitely need some energy healing, I feel like, for you guys to get back into a proper space. Your chakras may be all out of balance. So you can either go see somebody who can help you rebalance your chakras, or you can go here on YouTube, type in chakra balancing meditation. The singing bowls are the best. So type in singing bowls, chakra balancing, or chakra meditation. It will do a world of wonders to help get you back into the proper energy to tackle your money, career, work, finances, okay, in any other area of your life. But this is also possibly another career direction for you guys, possibly, is becoming an energy healer, because you may have natural healing abilities, which are an important part of your life purpose. You guys have protected here. So what you guys need to know is that you are safe and protected, and you are supported while you change your career. Okay, so don't feel like you can't do this, you know, because you're like, oh no, I'm gonna fall. And I'm not done here. You got some more cards I'm about to pull out for advice. However, I just wanted to move some of these others out of the way because it's too many up here. Okay, just move some of these out of the way. I got 2 more decks and we're done. I like to make sure you guys get the most out of these readings because they're meant to help you guys, okay? That's the only reason why I'm still doing this channel. It's just I want to use my gift to help people. You know, I'm good at doing readings, and I don't want to, you know, not take the opportunity to help people in the way that I feel like I can. It ain't even about money, because obviously I'm not taking personal readings. If somebody wants one, great, I'll do it, but I'm not out here advertising, hey, I'm doing personal readings. Nope, not necessarily not doing. All right, so, okay. Oh, that's a lot of cards. You guys have transformation. Okay, you are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. Independent energy here. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. Bold, you need to be bold here. Unleash your adventurous side. Take risk and be daring. Be responsible too, though, you guys, if you take risk. Infinite supply. You are a supply for today and all of your tomorrows. And leap of faith. Take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action, okay? Keep in mind, though, you guys, with taking risk, there comes great responsibility. So make sure that you do what is wise. If you have children in the family that you need to support, you may not want to necessarily quit your job overnight to take a risk on something. Find a way to be able to jump into whatever it is that you're trying to jump into responsibly. At least save up your money first if you're going to quit a job to take on, let's say, a full business venture. Save up your money first. Don't just leave yourself destitute. At least know somewhere where you can go. But anyway, and pray about it. Pray about it first before you take that leap of faith. Okay, you guys, you have keep dancing. And I think that means keep moving, keep it going, keep it moving. Don't lose your rhythm here. And enjoy yourself while you're making these moves, you know. Let's see what else is presented. You have call your spirit home. So I feel like you guys need to pray and meditate. Say no. There's something that may be proposed to you. And it may not be what it is that you want. So it's a job offer or a career offer. There's some sort of opportunity, maybe even something financial related that may be presented to you, but it probably, or it might not be quite what it is that you truly are looking for or will truly serve your purpose or what it is that you truly want. So you don't have to take it, because you remember earlier I was pointing out how this guy was looking at this fish. He has this very lackluster look on his face, like, this fish looks dead. It doesn't even look good. It reeks or whatever. But this is the opportunity that he's holding in his hand, that either he received it or he's making that offer. Either you're making that offer or he's receiving it. But he don't look too thrilled about it. He really don't. He looks so lackluster about it. It's so much the point it makes me laugh seeing his face. But so if somebody offers, if somebody or a company offer you something and it's not quite really what you want, it's okay to say no. Okay? It's okay to say no and turn down that offer or that proposal or whatever it is. Okay? Now, let's see if there's any more. And this says, get over yourself. This means you want to take a hard look in the mirror at yourself. Are you the energy that you desire? Are you reflecting what it is that you want? I have a shirt, it says, be the energy you want to receive. Be the energy you want to receive. So if you want the best, bring that energy. Be the best. Meaning, bring the best of yourself to the table if you want the best offered to you on the table. Don't show up to the table not dressed for the occasion, not really ready, not really prepared, not really up to the challenge, and think you're going to take shortcuts or think you're going to half do something and then expect you're going to get the best. No, you better show up for this opportunity. And I mean really show up and show out. You know what I'm saying? Bring the best of you to the table and, you know, if, you know what I'm saying, you present yourself or you put the energy and effort as you are the best, you deserve the best, then that's what you'll get. But if you up here trying to take shortcuts, cheating, or you not bringing the best of yourself to the table, don't expect a seat at the table. Don't expect to get the best at the table. You know what I'm saying? What you bring is what you get. All right. And I'm not talking crap. I'm just keeping it real here. You know, this is, you guys are here for your spiritual enlightenment. You're not here for somebody to tell you what you want to hear. Don't kill the messenger, though. This is really, it is what it is. All right. That was the dime group. So that was group number 3. I'm moving on to the final group, which is group number 4, the penny group. And I hope you guys can sit here through the whole reading. There are timestamps, literally timestamps below where you can click on those timestamps in the description box, and also in the comment section. I will pin up a comment where you can click on it, and you will literally see the timestamps. You click on those timestamps, and that's where you will literally get, you can select the reading that is for you. And you just take a moment and intuitively select the one you want and pick one. If you're led to pick more than one, then fine, but I only recommend you pick one, okay? So group number 2 will be starting at 2 hours, and I'm going to say 26 minutes in whatever seconds. Okay. All right, y'all. So let me, penny group. So this is the penny group people. This is group number 4. This is the final reading here for money, career, work, and finances. And I'm proud of myself because the reading started out where the first group was literally a whole hour and it was not supposed to be. And I was like, why? So, but I have to do these readings thorough. I have to. I try to make sure you guys get the best information possible so that the readings are truly helpful. I'm not into that mess of, and you know, this flipped itself upright. It says need help. So you guys may need help or something. You may need help. You may need to literally seek out some sort of advice or, you know, you may need to seek out some advice or some counseling or some professional insight or something from somebody, because that's the first card that pop up. And I only leave that card in there simply because it indicates exactly what it indicates. This is the, what is that deck? This is the, hold on, let me point this out to you, because this is, y'all need to see this. Hold up. Here we go. It is literally a Miss Cleo deck. And when I saw this on Amazon, I thought it was funny and I thought I would get it. But it's, so far, it's a pretty cool deck so far. It's a good deck. So I'm enjoying doing readings with it. They're easy to interpret. They follow, for the most part, the traditional meanings. But anyway, yeah. So group number 4, the penny group, your money, career, work, and finances. Like I said, some of you guys may need help because that card popped up. The card popped up. Some of you guys may need some help. You may need to seek out some sort of professional advice from somebody or some counseling or something like that, okay? Now I'm going to go ahead and set your cards up here. Out of the way for the time being. Okay. Now let me align these properly. Okay, you guys. So at this point, you guys, you're doing some juggling with your money, your finances, job, work, careers, your life, responsibilities. Oh, I forgot one more card. And I'm going to be honest, you know, you guys already know how it goes when somebody is trying to juggle work, career, money, finances, or responsibilities in life. Eventually, it wears a person out, and it can literally cause a person to miss out on opportunities that they may want. It could cause someone to miss the boat, because when somebody is busy juggling and trying to make things work, and I mean forevermore trying to make things work, it literally can cost you to miss out on opportunities that you may want and may have been waiting for. So I don't see that as a good thing, though for some of you it could be a good thing if you're finding a way to manage and make things work or whatever, but just keep in mind that it could cost you missing out on something that you may not want to miss out on. And you guys may already be aware of that. What's hanging over the situation is the Fool in reverse. So you guys are not willing to step out, take any risk, or take any chances. What's underlying the situation, the Four of Coins in reverse. I feel like you guys are willing, though, to open up. I feel like you underneath the situation, you guys may desire to open up a bit and be more open-minded to the possibilities, especially involving work, career, and finances and stuff. In the recent past, this could be over the past few days, past few weeks, past few months, past year, and it could go beyond that. Judgment card in reverse. You guys weren't quite clear on what the truth is or what something really is or was in your situation involving your money, your career, work, and your finances. And no, you don't need a new shirt. Put it back. You guys, hold on here. Hold on. I'm sorry.
It's my shirt's wet.
All right, sorry y'all. Kids always want to do what they want to do, and sometimes they don't make the best decisions. They just show up and they just decide they're gonna do whatever. And I'll be honest with you, y'all might want to consider that in your reading here. Somebody wanting to do what they want to do, and they unexpectedly show up, and they don't make the wisest choice or decision, or you don't make the wisest choice or decision with whatever this is that unexpectedly show up. Because I can't ignore that energy, because that don't normally happen. All right. Sorry about that delay. I really don't like it when people do that to me. I really don't. Usually I lock my door because I ask people to knock the door and they don't never do it. My child is always just walking in. And he didn't even really need anything. He could have got it out of his own room. All right. Okay, y'all. That's my pet peeve. Rudeness. Rudeness, y'all. Don't like the rudeness. Okay. Page of Cups in the present situation here. Now, this card came up in group number 3, and I laughed. You guys, y'all really cannot see how this guy, in his facial expression, how he truly looks on this card. Even though I'm putting this as close as possible, it still won't. I don't know why it won't give a clear image. Give a clear image, will you? Well, whatever the case is, in the present situation, Page of Cups, there is some sort of communication that you guys could be expecting to receive or give relating to your money, career, work, and finances. However, it's not, I don't know, I don't feel like it's something that you're very excited about. This feels very lackluster. And for some reason, I want to clarify. You know, I'm gonna tell you something. Whatever it is, it stinks for some reason. Because I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't know why, and I'm discovering that I have an extra gift. Now I know I'm an empath. I know I'm intuitive. I am even clairvoyant, right? But I'm more recently discovering that I also have a psychic gift of smell, and I don't remember what you call that one. But you guys, yeah. From time to time, certain smells or scents come through, and it's telling me something. And in this moment, for no reason, something just didn't smell right. And that's very random because it's gone now, but it was suddenly. And the thing about it is, the way I described this card before in the last reading was that something stinks here. Something stinks here. And it could be the communication, or you could be sensing that something is not right with the communication for some particular reason, or something is not right in regards to the opportunity that is being communicated or offered, or something you're hearing about, or whatever. But I want to clarify this. But that was extra confirmation that, yeah, I'm being told something here stinks. You know, it's funny that you learn, you know what I'm saying, when you learn that you have all these extra gifts, and it's taken me a while to realize that I had these different gifts. Anyway, but when you find out, you definitely find out. Okay. So what is it with this current situation here where something doesn't quite seem right? And there's communication involved, like I said, and this is involving your money, career, work, and finances. I'm going to shuffle one more time with this. Nothing's popping, so I'm just going to pull out. So this is regarding not wanting to be burdened or weighed down by something. And not feeling good about it. Just truly not feeling good about this. And something, and this comes, and when I pulled this out, it's like it comes out sideways. I didn't even think to put this upright or in reverse. It's just sideways. I never ignore positions of cards, because this is telling me that whatever this is that you don't want to be burdened by, you don't want to be weighed down by, you don't want to take on, because it's not going to allow you, because it's going to cause you to not feel good and to be out of, out of balance with your feelings and emotions. This is literally something that you feel is, you're not going to be able to be true to yourself, I feel like, or this is going to affect your health, possibly, or this is possibly some sort of deception or betrayal in some form. Something that is not sincere in some form. Whether this is going to cause you to not be true to yourself, and this could possibly cause you ruin for that reason, or something about this communication or this offer is not up to par, meaning somebody could be being dishonest, deceitful, deceptive, not sincere, and you're not wanting to take this burden on at all. You're not wanting to even deal with this because it's affecting the way you feel. Okay, so that's the best I can clarify that. So I want to move forward from that present energy, but that's what's being presented here. Okay, now in your concerned position here, you're trying to do the right thing. You're concerned about doing the right thing. You want to do the right thing. You want to take the right path here. The outside influence of the situation is you may be feeling like, or it could be either you feel like you need to return back to something from the past, or you need to go back and do something you were doing before, or deal with something you were dealing with before, or it could be, I'm hearing something about the past that's haunting you. Something about the past that's haunting you as the outside influence of the situation. It's also possible that there's something resurfacing from the past. Okay, and that goes along with something about the past that's haunting you. Something resurfaced to the past. This is the outside influence of the situation. Okay. Um, your obstacles and your challenges here is to find balance with give and take here. Okay. This is also, and you may be, either you're struggling, and this is different for each one of you, either you're struggling to find balance with give and take, proper give and take, balance, give and take, or you are finding it hard to overcome the fact that you may want to be generous or nice to someone, or you may want someone to be generous and nice to you. So you may need some help. Also, for some of you, this may be you're struggling with receiving help or asking for help. Okay, you may need some assistance or some help in some form, but you could be struggling to ask for it or receive it or gain it in some form, and this is an obstacle or challenge for you. Okay, because clearly somebody could be helpful here, and they may not be, or you're not asking or seeking that help. Maybe you're prideful, or maybe somebody is trying to, lord something over you. I don't feel like that's the case. I just feel like you're concerned that somebody would lord something over you, or somebody would have something over on you, or you would look like you don't know what you're doing. Okay, in regards to your money, career, job, work, finances, or whatever. And that's the obstacle challenge you need to get beyond, because I feel like it's hurting you or hindering you in some form. Okay. Your expectations, though, is positive because you expect to achieve and to gain your wish, to get it all, have it all, and have all of your cups stacked up in a row here. This is achievement, and it's contentment. It's having everything you want. It's achieve. It really is high achievement here, and it feels good. That's what you expect. That's what you desire. For predictions between now and the next few days, or now in the next few weeks, or now in the next few months, even going as far as a year. If you are in business, it could take up to a few years, but let's say, minimally a few days, max a year. Hopefully not the next few years, but when it comes down to doing business and owning your own business or starting a business or being an entrepreneur, as an entrepreneur, things can take a while to get off the ground or to see things achieved. But you just keep your eyes open. You have a new beginning, a new start, and it is a passionate, driven one. This is definitely relating to career and work. Something that you're doing in career and work. You become passionate about your career and your work, whatever this is that you're doing or choose to do. For some of you, it also could be relocating to a new place, a new location, a new job, relocating for a new career. Okay. Yeah. For some of you, this is getting your ambition and your drive back. Giving you the key to success. Okay. That's a good thing. Your outcome, and I'm going to have to clarify your outcome because you have the Page of Wands in reverse. So there's, once again, a lack of communication. Let me clarify what's going on with this lack of communication here. Why is there a lack of communication or no communication as your outcome? And I guess, will this change? Let's see if this changes or what's going on. Why is this here? Why is this here? And will this change? You know? But this is, you know, definitely a concern. And if it's not communication, I also feel like for some of you, you're just not seeing something that you really want to see. But a lot of times for me, the pages is all about communication. And this is usually communication relating to something business related, work related, career related. You know, can relate to money and anything else. It could, but it's definitely something relating to something that you really care about or passionate about. And yes, career, work related, business related as well. So it's like no communication business wise or something or whatever. But let's clarify this. One last shuffle on that. Next. All right. So this is relating to not juggling anymore, not trying to make something work anymore, you know, with the Two of Wands in reverse, but also not taking charge and taking control and using wisdom or seeking advice to make the best decision if you're unsure of what to do here. But what results here with the Knight of Cups is there's some sort of offer that actually comes through and is made that will affect how you feel here. So I'll say this. Whatever this no communication or lack of communication is, I think you guys know, because if I'm not, didn't I get the Emperor card to come up before? Yeah, I think you guys know that you're just gonna, for some reason, I feel like if you don't continue to try to take on everything, because before, what this situation about was the Two of Coins. You guys trying to take on everything. You trying to juggle everything. You trying to make everything work. And at this point, there's a lack of communication here, or no communication, or not seeing a sign of something, simply because you may choose to let some things go so that you don't miss your boat of opportunity, I guess, or because you just don't want to be burdened and take on too much anymore. Okay. Therefore, you're conceding to not taking control, or this could cause you to feel like you're not taking control of the situation any longer. Therefore, you're not making any choice or decision. You're just choosing. It's like choosing to take a more passive route here and just wait this one out. Okay. And eventually eventually an offer is made. Something comes through. So that's not a bad thing at all. So I guess it's, in this case here, it's about you needing to just take the more passive route here, meaning maybe take your hands off the steering wheel for a second if you've already put in your effort, allow time to see where this goes, I guess, is what I'm seeing here. That's what I'm seeing. But I digress. You guys may know more for sure about your situation than I ever could, because this is going to resonate so differently than, you know, for many of you. You take whatever you see here and whatever insight you gain out of this, you know, you look at how does this fit for your situation, okay? Because I'm just the messenger here. And I can't tell each and every one of you what this truly is going to mean 110% for you, for your situation, being that there's so many of you. And I can see how this can go in so many different ways in terms of interpreting this, but that's the main interpretation that I got. Okay? Choosing to not be overwhelmed or overburdened and not juggling anymore, and not really taking this to task and allowing, you know, just taking a passive role here for the moment and allowing that offer to be made. So it's like not trying to force anything. And I'm hearing, let the chips fall where they may. Let the chips fall where they may. Okay? I don't even talk like that. So I know that's definitely something coming from spirit. Let the chips fall where they may. And I feel like that's the approach you're going to take here. And that's where this outcome is coming from. That's going to get you this offer. That's going to, you know, it's going to, an offer that's going to affect the way you feel. Okay. So I would say it's a good offer. And what's interesting is the outside influence of the situation with the Six of Cups, returning back to the past. I feel like it's returning back to the past to reclaim something that you feel belonged to you. Because I'm looking at someone there. One person's looking at a cup that looks empty, while the other one, this is the thing. This person is walking forward with their cup, you know, and though they're looking back to the past at that person, they're looking back behind them at this person who's looking at this cup, and this person looking at this cup like it's empty. Okay? This person is choosing to continue to walk forward with their cup and with their staff in hand. Because I feel like they're determined to take what they feel belongs to them. If they did take this back, I feel like they're determined to take their cup and press forward. And they're looking at this person back there who's still just sitting there looking at this cup, you know, empty. So I feel like you guys are going to continue to press forward. And you may look back at the past, but you may continue to press forward regardless. Okay? But you may look back to the past and reclaim something, re-own something. But that's not all of you, that's some of you. But I feel like you're still going to continue to press forward. But you're also, at some point, like I said, you're going to stop juggling, trying to take on everything because it's been too much. And you don't want that burden anymore. You're going to stop trying to take control over the situation as well. And you're going to relax. You're going to relax. You know I said passive, but I feel like you're going to relax and allow whatever this offer is to come through. You may even make an offer. That's for a few of you. You may even make the offer. Because some of you are business owners and entrepreneurs. Not all of you work for somebody. Okay? Not all of you are waiting for a job offer. Some of you are waiting to give an offer of some form. I know there's some entrepreneurs out there. Some business owners. Okay? So, I'm moving forward to advice, you guys. You got the Knight of Fire. That's quick movement. That's quick movement, something coming in quick. It's passionate, adventurous, self-assured, restless kind of energy, but it's pointing out a sudden event that needs immediate attention may come up for you guys. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully, okay? Think things through carefully. That's what you're being advised. You have the moon card here in which you're being told there are important psychic insights that you may become aware of, events behind the scenes you may become aware of, or there's events going on behind the scenes that you aren't aware of. In most cases, you aren't aware of something that's going on behind the scenes that you may need to be more patient about, because you will get some psychic insights about. But it's telling you to release fears that hold you back just because there's something that you're unsure of, okay? For water, it's pointing out that you're missing an opportunity. And usually with the Four of Cups, a person is missing opportunity because they feel like whatever offer they received is much of the same of what they already received, what they already have, what they already experienced. And they usually want something different, something more exciting, because they're bored of the opportunities they're being given or the opportunities they have. And that literally could cause someone to miss out on an opportunity because they don't appreciate the opportunities they've been given and the one that they're still receiving, you know? So be careful of missing an opportunity just because of discontentment or boredom. Also be aware of if you are discontent or bored, be aware of that, okay? But it's telling you to open your eyes to the possibilities no matter what, okay? Open your eyes to the possibilities. Because you may very well be bored of something. Or you could also possibly miss something because you're not appreciating something. All right. Let's see what other advice you are going to receive and be given here. Because I like to give as much insight advice as possible, because I feel like it definitely matters. You're being told to be assertive. Interesting enough. You have the no card, so I'm going to pull a card for that. Why is there a no? You may already had a question, and that may be your answer, the no, but I'm going to clarify that. You have the romance card, oddly enough, so somehow the situation involves romance. But let me tell you something else about romance. Romance is when you charm someone in order to gain their affections. And if this is involving money, career, work, and finances, you not technically pose the mix business with pleasure. However, I'm aware that sometimes people do. Be aware of this and know how to play your role accordingly. Also, this could be telling you that you need to charm the people that you are dealing business with or doing business with. So if you're doing business deals, or if you are, working with somebody or whatever, you may need to charm them. Be nicer. Be more considerate. Be more sweet. Make a kind gesture. Make a kind offer to them. You know what I'm saying? Treat them in some form. Or, give them a compliment. Something. Put your charm on. Because this may help you in your situation, because you're already being told to be assertive. So you may need to be more charming, more assertive, because, it may yield you better results when you're doing this business deal or these business dealings or whoever this is you're working with. They always say you attract more bees with honey. You also just yield more results. The nicer you are, the more likely people are willing to go above and beyond and bust their behind for you, okay? And this says, listen to your intuition. So if something doesn't seem quite right to you, pay attention to that. But know this, like I said, you could be sensing that somebody is not quite doing all that they can to service you or help you or work with you or cooperate with you or to give you what it is you're looking for. Someone could be holding out. And if you think that is the case, or you think someone's not taking you seriously, be assertive, but make sure you put your charm on when you're assertive. Okay? Don't, now, and then once you do so, then take it easy and allow whatever it is that's going to happen. But you're being told to be assertive. Now, what's interesting is, like I said, when I did that whole clarifying the page of wands in reverse in which you receive no communication, it literally could be because, like I said, you decide to just stop doing so much and you just take this passive role and not really be assertive, but communication still comes through nonetheless. But I feel like you do still need to follow this advice that you need to be more charming and be more assertive, okay? If you want things to move a little faster, because it's possible that there are delays because someone is not taking you seriously, or something stinks, or somebody could be playing games or whatever. If that's what's going on in your situation, you guys will know what's going on in your situation. But so this is what the no is. The no is with the Seven of Wands here. This is staying on top of things. This is fighting. It's also fighting for your cause. You're being told no. I don't know if you're not supposed to fight for this, or if you're not supposed to stay on top of this and just let it go. This is such contradictory, information. It's so contradictory. It's so contradictory, but let me clarify even more. That Seven of Wands on a no. This is so contradictory. Why? The heck? Oh my God. It's so like, come on. What kind of nonsense? But you guys know what your situation is, okay? You know what your situation is. You know what your situation is. You guys figure it out. It's also possible that some of you are just making a big deal out of nothing. And I don't want to say that's everybody. That's just only a small handful of you. And it may not be necessary to worry about anything. But that's not for all of you. So don't feel like I'm telling you all that you're worried about nothing and you're making a big deal about nothing. I just sense that for a small handful of you, whereas for a number of you, it may be some very validation to what you're, concerned about here. But it's just such contradictory advice given here. And I just want to know why. What is this about? Okay. So in regards to that no on stay on top of things and fighting for what it is that you want here, or whatever, or your cause, fighting for your cause, even. This is about not manifesting something and not putting your, and I'm going to tell you something, this is not just not manifesting something. This is also about not using your charm, not using your magic. Because magic in some situations can be your charm. Working your magic, working your charm. You know what I'm saying? I usually speak that with the magician card, because this is someone who they work their magic, they work their charm, they use everything at their disposal to make something happen. But sometimes it's also their charm is working their magic. It's not always doing a spell, a potion, or manifestation, in a traditional sense. So this is about not putting your charm on and not working your magic in that regard. And with the Seven of Swords here, it's because you're not really, no one's really cheating or being underhanded here. Okay? No one's really cheating or being underhanded here. This is not really as bothersome or as pesky as you may think. And with the Queen of Swords in reverse, there's no need to look further into this. There's no need to make any decisions on this, and there's no need to cut anything out. So that's what's going further into why you're getting a no on fighting for your cause or fighting for whatever this is you want, and staying on top of things. If that makes any sense to you. I feel like for somebody out there, you may need to just relax. For others of you, I feel like it's saying because you haven't been staying on top of something, you know, this is the result here. You didn't use your charm. You didn't work your magic. Simply because you didn't want to feel or believe that somebody was deceiving you or tricking you or sabotaging you in any form, and therefore you chose to not cut something out or think anything further beyond this. Now, for some of you, it's just literally, it's no need for you to do anything because there's nothing underhanded going on here, and there's no need for you to take any action to cut anything out or look it further into it. There's no need for you to stay on top of this. Just relax. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like this message is going to relate differently for different groups of you. It's not going to resonate the same for everybody, depending on what your situation is, even though you're being told to be charming and be assertive. But this is the reason why you have to listen to your intuition card, because you guys will know what you need to do and how you need to do it and when you need to go about it. Feel the situation out. Now, for those of you, if you need any further career insight in terms of what you can do in terms of a career or job or whatever, or any further insight, let me pull some cards from this deck for you. But I also have two more other decks that I'm going to pull general advice from in relation to this reading for you guys, because I like to try to make sure you guys get the most insight. And I hope you guys went to the top right hand corner of the screen, clicked on the three dots, clicked on the speed settings, and clicked on either 1.5x or 2x so that you get you get to hear the whole and see the whole reading, but not miss out on any details. Okay. All right. So that's all I need from that deck. So you have, you're on the right path. Okay. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working. Practice. Okay. Polish your skills by practicing regularly. Somebody may be good with music as well, and you may need to do music. You have an environmentalist. You're an earth angel who was born to protect, nurture, and teach about nature and the animals. So some of you may be meant to be an environmentalist. Some of you may need to lobby and champion for the environment. Some of you may need to go work for the EPA. Some of you may need to protect your environment or change your environment to protect yourself. Now, some more advice here for you guys. These popped up real quick. High Priestess card, that's all about using your intuition. Once again, it's pointing out you have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. Some of you may have that gift, but some of you just need to pay attention to your intuition overall, okay? Let me move some of these out of the way. I don't like having too many cards in the way. You guys also have the sensitivity card. It's telling you that you're becoming increasingly sensitive here. You're becoming increasingly sensitive. And you may need to avoid harsh relationships, environments, and situations and chemicals. And it's interesting because I already pointed out to you guys that you may need to protect your environment or be in a better environment. Infinite supply here. You are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. So there's no need to worry about not having enough or a lack. And final advice cards here. keep dancing, keep moving, take a breather, take a break, okay? Just relax. So this is basically saying relax. So I kept getting that kind of energy that you guys, from the cards, that you guys need to just relax. You ain't always got to be busting your butt all the time. You ain't got to always stay on top of everything all the time. Relax, relax, relax. Enjoy yourself a little bit, relaxed. Take your hands off the steering wheels for a minute. Just relax, okay? When you need to handle something, you will know when you need to handle it. There's a time and place for everything. And when you do handle it, make sure you're charming, make sure you're really nice and polite, and make sure that you are assertive. So if you have a timeline you're trying to make sure you mention that, so people know to take you in your time seriously or whatever, so that you're not having to stress out about if somebody is playing games or not, or clowning around. Don't sweat the small stuff. Share your gifts. Give it to God, okay? Turn on the light. Meaning be able to see the bigger picture, okay? Everything is not dark. Everything is not against you, and everyone is not against you, okay? Everyone's not trying to conspire for your failure or one-up you. All right, you guys, so that was your money, career, and work reading. And 9 times out of 10, even though this was done today on a Friday, it will release tomorrow on a Saturday. I may be at the beach tomorrow, Saturday. We will see. Looking at the weather and looking at how I feel, we will see. And if I am, I'm doing a video. Not a reading, but a video for you guys to see some beach water or something. And that may be relaxing to y'all or something. I don't know. But that concludes this reading. Please hit the like button. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe and hit the notification bell, you guys, so you can know when these readings are coming out. And hit the like button once again. I said, and comment. Let me know how you guys feel about these readings and if they resonate or not. I appreciate you. Peace, and share this channel, share this reading. Help my channel out, you guys. There we go. And that should be the end of that.